Froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads, pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys, put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze, bust you down in all the BB. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
Froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads, pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys, put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze, bust you down in all the BB. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
Yo. Salute to all them Atlanta Hawk troops out there. What's good, baby? Talk to me today. Hold up. Your boy always forgetting to do something. Let me fix my display real quick. I got the wrong one up, even though dude kind of look dope, but I'm gonna go and switch back to the regular jump real quick. Y'all know why we here. Ain't that what Marshawn Lynch used to say? You know why I'm here. You know why I'm here. We here to talk some free agency, baby. Free agency, baby. Let's get it. Salute to all my guys in the chat, man. Salute to the chat. The homie White Mike in the building. He said that intro music banging. That's from one of our members. One of our homies, man. Damn, I always forget how to say his name. I'm gonna tag him. No, Cuervo. Damn, C-E-R. I can't believe I can't remember how to say his name. He on Twitter though. I'm gonna tag him. No, salute, man, salute. He up and come. He been up here before. Y'all seen him up here before. He diehard Hawks fan. You'll see him because he always be putting up trade. He always in that trade machine, man. He diehard Hawks fan, but he also a up and coming artist. Salute King Hawk up in the building. Salute Big Ant in the building. My guy, like I said, Frank 550 599 in the building. The homeboy Cam Mack in the building. Let me get my shout outs up in here. My guy Sports and Society in the building. As always, you know your boy appreciates the support from the homies. That homeboy Mike in the building. We got White Mike, Black Mike all up in the building today, man. We're here to talk some free agency, man. And let's get it cracking. Okay, let's get it cracking. You know what? I really hate how the screen, how they make me look on the screen with this damn background, man. I don't know. This is my camera or what? I don't know what. Let me double check something real quick, gang, before we go ahead and get this thing cracking. Okay, it's it's 1080p. Okay. Uh, I guess it must be the little green background crap that I'm using. But yo, hey, y'all see my jersey. This it's cold, huh? Ooh, ooh, y'all see that? Hold, let me model for y'all. Let me model for y'all real quick. What's good, family? What's good? Yo, let's talk, man. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. No, I don't got one. I need to put one. All right, I'm gonna look into that, Mike. I'm gonna look into that. So let's talk free agency, man. Um, I mean, let's keep it real. Shout out Raj in the building. Shout out Ayers in the building. Let's keep it a buck up in here, guys. Okay. In reality, when we talking free agency with the Hawks, um, and if I'm being all the way real, don't expect to get nothing, guys. I'm telling you that right now. Y'all like that, man? Look, y'all see I got my name on the back. Oh shit, y'all gonna see my damn bedroom. I can't let y'all see my bedroom where the magic happened. But y'all seen the pictures though. Y'all seen that. I can't let y'all see where the magic go down that baby. Listen, man. Shout out the boy Cedric in the building. Shout out the boy Rashad 365 in the building. Y'all know we not getting nobody right. I'm just keeping it real, man. We not get listen. Man, listen, man. Cat, dang, I gotta change. I might have to go in the garage so y'all can't see the magic spot. Listen, man. Why do y'all think we traded John Collins for nothing? Okay. We didn't trade him for nothing to go get some random dude to give him 15-20 million dollars. So all this, I think my guy said he was looking at Kuzma. You're not getting Kuzma, my guy. Okay, you're not getting him. Okay, maybe it's my damn screen. Nope, that ain't it. But you're not getting Kuzma, my guys. You feel me? Hold up, guys. My bad. I'm so unprepared today. Let me wipe this camera off real quick. Give me 1 second. You're not getting Kuzma. So I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I really feel bad because I be on Twitter and I see cats. Hey, I've seen cats looking at Christian Wood. I've seen cats looking at Kuzma. I've seen other names brought up, and I just be sitting back, man. It got to be solid white or green. Okay, let me see. Let me turn it this way then. Is that better? That look better. I got it against the wall. But anyway, I seen everybody looking at these dudes, man, and I be wanting to tell them so bad, like, bro, we not getting none of these players. Okay? Cats don't want to believe me, man. Cats don't want to believe me. I don't know if people get a kick out of me being wrong, but bro, think about this. This is what I want y'all to think about. When we start looking at free agency, when free agency open, this is what I want y'all to think about, okay? Whoever you want us to go and get, whose job are they going to take? Whose minutes are they going to take? You can't sit here and want to see JJ play, AJ play, Kobe play, but then go out and get a dude who's going to take minutes from those guys. You can't have it both ways, guys. We can't have it both ways. We probably looking at getting a couple guys who going to be on the bench, okay? Who going to come off the bench, give us minutes here and there. But we not getting, unless, something just pops down and land in our lap, we not getting we ain't getting no game changer. We know that already. You're not getting no game changer. T, why you say that? We can't afford a game changer. We can't afford a game changer, dog. Do you think they traded John Collins? Listen, they traded Collins for nothing to get under so he don't have to pay the luxury tax. You think he gonna go out there and pay the luxury tax for let me think, because I can't think off the top of my head right now. What all-star players are available for trade right now? That's available for trade. That a team said they want to move him. The player said he want to leave. There are none. You had a Bradley Beal, but he got traded already. Word is, Dame talking to Portland, he might end up in Miami. So what player out there is worth going into the luxury tax for? You feel me? That was the whole point of them getting off John Collins and not taking back any salary. That was the whole point to get. I told y'all that though. I told you the goal was to get under, was to not pay the luxury tax. We are there now. Do you really think Tony Wrestler gonna go over the cap for Christian Wood, for what other names out there, for Kuzma, for, we got to start, listen, you need to start looking at low budget players, okay, who can contribute. I mean, you got the mid-level exception, that's 12 million. And the boy, what's the boy name who just opted out? He just opted out his contract in Denver. Bruce Bowen, what is his name? Bruce Brown. He just opted out. And I think he was making 4, 5, 6 million. Word is he about to get the full MLE from Denver at 12. So, I mean, you know, we not spending that type of money this year, gang. I'm telling you what it is. And I call it 3 things. So you could pick one, whatever you want to call it. No, I'll call it 4. Pick one. Rebuild, retool, reload, youth movement. Pick one. That's what we are doing. Okay? That's what's going on here. So unless you can find somebody that's why I put up, what's the guy from Milwaukee, Javon Carter? Is that his name? I put up, he was making $2 million last year. He could be a backup guard. Maybe you could get him $6 million. He done tripled his salary. You feel me? So if you're gonna look for free agents, right? Look for people who not making a lot of money, guys. Okay? Because that was the whole point of getting out of the tax. Not just to go back in it. Especially for some average, or as the young kids say, mid players. Okay? Now, I'm not saying this. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying the owner won't go into the tax if let me just say it like this. If an all NBA type player is available, that's a different story. But if these dudes who not even, Christian Wood, not even an all-star, you think he finna go in the luxury tax for that? Do you even think Christian Wood would start here? Because you got to make a decision. And I'm just using Christian Wood as an example. You got to make a decision, gang. Do you want to go sign a Christian Wood, or do you want to get JJ the minutes? Okay? And you could do that for every position. Okay? The center position. Until Capella get moved, don't even think about getting a big. Because you got him and a Conwoo. You think they're going to go in the tax to get another big? No. And I'm going to tell you this, if they move Clint Capella, listen, I'm going to tell you like this, gang. They going with the younger players. We are rebuilding the team on the fly. You can call it whatever you want. I call it a rebuild youth movement. They rebuilding the team on the fly. Why you think bro, why would they come out and say everybody outside of Trae Young is available? What do all those dudes have in common? Let's talk about it. I'll tell you what it is. They're older players, okay? not old, but they're older players. Okay, meaning they got their season, they got years in the league. Capella, Bogey, Murray, Hunter. These dudes got over 5 years in the league, right? They all got contract extensions, right? Capella, Hunter, Bogey. Who am I missing? Capella, Hunter, Bogey, and Murray coming up on one. So if they move Capella, depending on what you get back in return, guys, they showing you what they doing right now. We are rebuilding the team on the go. That's what's going on. So they're not gonna add some old ass players, man, on big money. Does that make sense? Are y'all y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? So start looking at you got to look at these players who gonna make $10 million or less, man. And it ain't too many. I seen a good player we could have used. What's the boy name? DiVincenzo. Is that how you say his name? He opted out. You ain't getting him for 12 million. He gonna get more than 12 million. I think. If Bruce Brown, whatever his name is, Bruce Brown, about to get the full MLE. DiVincenzo agent, I can't say that. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Dude from the Warriors. DiVincenzo, whatever his name. Y'all know what I mean. You think his agent not looking at that? Wasn't DiVincenzo on the same team? Wasn't he with the Bucks when they won the championship? He's a champion. Just like who? Bruce Brown. Am I saying his name right? Bruce Brown? I'm saying his name right? He a champion just like Bruce Brown. He pretty much played the same role as Bruce Brown did. So you're not going to get a guy like that for $6 million. You know what I'm saying? So you got to, so when y'all looking at these free agents, the first thing you think about, the money. How much was this guy making? How much? And if you don't know, all you got to do is look at the players you think he's comparable with. What are they making? You got the MLE at 12.5 million. We got the trade exception, 25 million. But guess what, guys? You know what the next thing you got to think about? Who minutes are they going to take? Listen, I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to be 100% honest. Y'all know I don't be bullshit when it comes to the Hawks, man. Listen to your boy. Then I'm going to drop the link. We know this team is not going to contend for a championship this year. We know this. And everybody agree with me. Okay? So, wouldn't it be wise? Let's just say this. Let's say we go ahead and give Landry and the organization a pass for this upcoming season, right? And say, hey, we'll take a L this year if that means Jalen Johnson, AJ Griffin, Kobe, and Tyrese Martin get legit minutes. Enough minutes to where you don't got to send them to the G League. Enough minutes to where they're not getting DMPs all the time. But you got to stick with them, Quinn. So if Jalen Johnson out there make a mistake, you got to stick with him. If AJ out there make a mistake or go into a slump, you got to stick with them so they can get the playing time and the development. Is that a bad idea? Depends on how you look at it. Okay? From my standpoint, I hate it because y'all know I want to win. I want to compete. Okay? And if you've been cheering for this team, even if you started rooting for this team when Trae Young got here, your patience should be wearing thin also because we just went through it. You had a rookie Trae Young, a second-year Collins, a rookie Herter. The following year, you end up getting Hunter. So we had the little young movement shit already. That was the whole point of Travis tearing the team down when he got here. So now we gonna do it all again because the front office effed us over. Let's keep it a buck. The front office, starting with the owner, effed us over. So now we starting over. And I'm gonna tell you something, gang. Obviously, they're not gonna tell you that because they need you to buy the tickets. They need you to watch the games. They need an idiot like me to pay for League Pass. So they're not going to tell you. And if you don't believe me, just go back. And it's on YouTube. Go to the Atlanta Hawks YouTube page. Look at Travis Slink's introductory press conference. He said the same thing. Hey, guys, we're not going to rebuild. We're going to contend. He didn't say contend. He said, we're going to compete. And what did he start doing? Getting rid of everybody on that team. Starting with his very first move, got rid of Dwight Howard. He cleaned house. That's exactly what we doing. Let's think about it. Bud left. What do we do? Nate left. Y'all don't see what's going on here? You get rid of Dwight. Travis got rid of Dwight Howard to get off that money. And guess who we got back for Dwight Howard? What's the big man from Charlotte, man? We got the big dude from Charlotte who was on expiring. What did Landry do? Got rid of John Collins to get off the money. Bro, we doing the exact same thing, man. We just repeating the same cycle, gang. And we now we don't have no money. But the only advantage we have compared to the first time is luckily we already have a star player. So that's one good thing. Another good thing, we already have good young talent. So Landry is starting off way better in a way better position than Travis did. It took Travis, let's say what? It took Travis, 2 years to get off Howard, Schroeder, Bud, Millsap, who else? What other Bazemore? We going through the same thing, gang. Going through the same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this link, man. Y'all come and talk to me, man. But I'm telling you, don't get your hopes up, man. Do not get your hopes up. You're gonna see these dudes on Twitter. What are the Hawks going to do? Oh man, la. I'm telling you, listen to your boy. Or for you younger cats, listen to Unc. Okay? For you young kid, listen to Unc. We're not getting anybody. Let me change that. We're not getting a game changer. I'm just letting y'all know now, so y'all don't be up here. So y'all don't be on Twitter. Oh man, this guy just opted out. But like, oh, that dude just made $20 million last year, dog. Are we serious right now? We got White Mike up in the building, RJ in the building. Y'all talk to me, man. What's up, guys? What's good?
Hey man, it's real simple right now, man. We're gonna be relying on a lot of young cats, man, to win games, man. I think what you said is true. I don't really see them going after a big name. I keep hearing Cat's name being thrown around. They keep talking about Pascal. I don't see them doing any of that, man. I think everything that we're hearing as far as these big trades, I think a lot of it is just smoke signals, man. I really do. It's just something to keep people talking about the NBA, something to keep people talking about your sports team. That's all it is. And I think they're going to be relying on a lot of the young guys to take some major leaps forward because according to what everybody been saying, this is supposed to be an all-star coaching staff Quinn done put together, man. He got the best. What Mike say? He got the best mind in the United States and one of the best minds in Europe. So, hey, man, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see, man. That's where I'm at with it, though. That's where I'm at with it.
Remember what I said earlier, man. I've been saying this for weeks, man. So people, I said And this way, I've been saying it for probably months.
Yeah.
The best way we can improve is going to be internal through the JJ, AJ, double O. They have to take a step up. That's
We're not
it.
talking.
What they be telling people, man? No one coming to save us, bro.
Yeah. And
What's good, White Mike? White Mike in that robe today, dog. See him?
Oh yeah. He early today. Let me. I wrote something down today when I was reading this article, and I know you seen my Twitter on it already. But whenever you want to know why we ain't doing shit, I want you to write this shit down. It's called cash considerations. Tony Wrestler, if he stays under the tax this year, Tony Wrestler is going to make over $30 million.
wow.
Now, I'm just looking at it from a business standpoint. We're not ready to contend. I don't even think there's somebody we can bring in that would make us contend. And if that's the case, I'm getting my $30 million. And I ain't letting you waste my $30 million on some 45 to 50 win season. I'm not doing it. Now, we show up this year and show some promise, and these young guys step up, like you said, and we get some excitement in the air. Well, you know what? Then I may be jumping into that. But he's going to make over $30 million at the end of the season if he stays under the tax. There ain't no way in hell we're going over the tax. So when you wonder why we didn't, it was cash considerations is the reason we didn't do it.
Now watch this. Now, I'm going to be generous. He ain't been over the tax in five years since he been the owner, 6 years, whatever. Let's just call it 5. Not even 30 million. Just say $15 million, bro. So what would be 15 times 5? That he done took all that money. You know what he gonna do with that money? What he been doing with it? Putting it into the little goat or whatever he building up out there.
That's right.
Whatever he building up out there, man. And that's what I be trying to explain to people when I say money need to be spent. Because, and look at it from business side. Think on the money side, guys. Think on the money side. Professional sports. Watch it. I'm gonna give you a good example. Let's talk. Look at the NFL, right? So they do so Kaepernick do his thing. And all these fans like, I'm not gonna watch NFL. Why? Right? NFL, they don't do nothing to Kaepernick. You know why? Because they still operated in the black. Remember this, guys. The NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, right? They never, I can't even remember the last time the league was in the red, ever. They always make money. Now, using the Kaepernick example, the NFL, when people was like, the NFL didn't make that much money. Correct. But they still made money.
Yeah.
They just didn't make as much. They still profited. That's what I be saying, man. Like, I don't understand how fans are fooled into thinking that, don't spend the money because we not ready. And I'm speaking from a fan standpoint. Obviously, the owner, we know what he thinking. They be like, don't spend the money. And I'll be like, bruh, why? Why not? It ain't gonna hurt his pockets. You think Tony Russell's pockets hurting if he paid $15 million in tax?
I want to pick the panel's brain about this though.
No, but he's taking that 30 mil.
Hey,
yeah, he gonna put it in that little gulch area he doing.
and White Mike, you a businessman, so I'm gonna tell you this, man. I want to put this out there. Remember how DeMond used to talk about, hey man, you need to fatten up John Collins so you can get the best trade value out of him, right?
That's right.
I look at Tony Wrestler as saying, you know what? I think he's planning on selling the team eventually. I think what he's trying to do, He not worried about a contender, but you building up this gold. You've been building up all these little things in the State Farm Arena and all those types of things. I think later on down the line, he's going to say, all right, I invested a lot of money. How much can I sell it for? And trying to get a lot of that money back, man. I could definitely see him doing something
Let
like
me
that.
tell you something. He going to get his money triple fold, and I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if we win another motherfucking game.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, go look at what Jordan and them sorry-ass Hornets got his ass. Jordan made a mint. You don't even have to win to make money.
Yeah, he sold what he selling for? Like over $1 billion. Like
$3 billion.
That's right. You don't have to win to make money.
Guess how much he paid for the team?
Yeah. How much
$180 million.
There you go.
Oh man, he done made
He went from the M to the B, and that's a big ass jump. Let me tell you.
And see, that's what and see, people get mad at me, right, when I say I don't believe in a salary cap. Because people shout out Ticket with the super chat. Appreciate you, my guy. Forget all that. Run me my 30.
Exactly. See, that me and Jared are talking the same thing. Run me my 30 mil. Right. We'll do this next year.
Listen, man. Pro sports in America always operates in a black. They always get their money because they already got the TV money. Every year, these teams split the money at the end of the year. NFL team they be making
not just the TV money. They split that tax money too.
Yeah. Bro, every year when they split that money, NFL team 200, 300 million.
Hey,
and that's like, and White Mike say that's just the TV money.
Just
TV money. Fans over here get mad when I say, bro, why do we have a salary cap when they all getting all the money?
Right.
Let me tell you something, guys. I'm gonna put y'all on the game, man. The salary cap.
Give it to them, Buck.
The salary cap, they tell y'all, is to keep the league competitive. No, it's not. Nah. It's so they can make more profit.
Keep salary
expenses down, man.
Hey, man, listen. As a manager, you keep payroll low and you keep profits up. Point blank, period.
Yeah, that's what
that's how it is.
They be like, well, they gonna win. Everybody gonna want to be for the Lakers. Blah 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 blah. Man, listen. Let me tell you something about professionals in any field. Okay, they go where the money at.
Yeah.
If you're paying them,
it's a proven business model that has been proven over and over again.
Yes, sir.
It's like I used to say, sex ain't going out of style anytime soon. That shit's biblical. it ain't going out.
Hell no. That's why I don't understand why fans be over here with this nickel and dime shit. That's why I be like, make us spend that money.
I tell you what, I don't understand. Fans who be worried about a billion-ass pockets. I ain't worried about no billion-ass pockets, man.
Go on Twitter and see what me and Damon doing to everybody on Twitter about that shit. We don't give a damn.
Let me tell you something, man. When you own a franchise, one or two things, man. Either you focus on winning or you're going to be focused on making money. The great ones do both. But if you can't be great at one, you're going to be great at making money. I can tell you that right now.
Well, listen, they going to make money regardless, man, because the league across, you got to look at it across the board. Did the league make money across the board? Yes, they do. Every year they make money.
Yeah. So
even if your team win one damn game, at the end of the year, they all split that profit evenly.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So let me get what I was wanting to talk about. I really believe we're still in need of a small forward. I just don't believe we really have one. DeAndre is a tweener, and he cannot guard scoring threes. He just can't. I don't care what Matt says. He can't. He can guard fours. I'll give him that, but he ain't consistently guarding quick threes off the dribble. Hell, he can't dribble. Let alone guard somebody else. I mean, he can't even dribble, let alone guard somebody that can. That's all I'm gonna say on it. But
you right about that.
So they got to get, to me, they got to get a three in here, and like Damon said, cut those top 10 free agent small forwards on out your mind. That shit ain't happening. So what we got to do is find some small forward, either a veteran, which Harrison Barnes comes to mind, but I don't know if he's quick enough anymore to play the three. But if he's not, they got to find somebody that's either a veteran that's kind of a little, past his time, or they got to find somebody young. Because like Damon said, we're not cutting a check for Siakam or these other forwards that everybody's talking about they want. I'm so tired of seeing Twitter and these fake ass trades because none of them make any sense. I mean, don't waste your time. Right. We only got, that little segment, what, 9 million, Damon?
Yeah, we got 9 million in cap space. So
we're not going over that unless we ship Capella out. And even if you ship Capella out, you getting some back.
And you got the trade exceptions. So but I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Okay. We got the trade exception 25. We got the mid-level exception at 12. Okay. Like I told y'all, you gotta to use the trade exception. We got the 25 million. You got to trade for the player.
I don't believe that's happening.
So, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you. Here's a slick move I would do if I was Landry.
I was going to tell you. I want to tell you what I'd do after you.
Oh, okay. This is what I would do, and I would have all y'all fooled like I'm up.
That's what I do.
I will package Hunter. I would come up with a package, but Hunter and Capella gonna be in that package. I would trade for Siakam, right?
Right.
Even though he just sat there and said, "I'm not going to re-sign with the team whoever trade. I'm not re-signing." You know why I would do that? I would trick y'all into thinking we trying to compete. But in reality, I'm getting off the Hunter contract and I'm getting off Capella's money.
And you may be getting off Siakam's money.
Yo, I will, because he already said he's not going to resign.
Exactly.
So guess what? Now that's going to clear up all that cap space. Meanwhile, we're going to be over here like, we got Siakam. But the whole we want jerseys. We want
let me tell you something. Y'all don't want me and Damon running that shit. Y'all don't want us running that shit.
I would have the fan base so fooled they think we got Siakam. Meanwhile, I'm like, I can't wait for this year to be over with. We're gonna have about 70 million in cap space. We're gonna let Siakam leave. Oh man, that'd be hilarious.
Hey,
but
man.
I'm gonna tell y'all something though real quick, and then I'm gonna go. And then White Mike said he want to talk. Keep an eye out on Trae Young, man. What did I say? I said 2 years of some 40 winning, 40 wins, 44 wins. Mm-hmm. Guess what? This dude gonna be up out of here, man. Yep. Because I wouldn't even be mad at him, because I'm not finna spend my prime on waiting on who? I gotta wait for this guy. Hopefully he develop. They ain't spending no money. Look, why would Trae Young stay here 2 years from now? Go ahead, White Mike. You said you wanted to say something.
Well, I just want us to get into the little list of some free agents and kind of go through it.
Let's get into that then. Let's go.
And let's, because I'm sitting here looking at it now, and let's just, you start looking at things like, forget Chris Middleton. That ain't working.
No, he ain't working.
Yeah, you ain't getting guys like Chris Middleton and stuff like that. You ain't getting Fred VanVleet. All those guys are out of our range. I think we need to be looking at small forwards. And I'm just looking, you got some unrestricted free agents like, Kelly Oubre, Dylan. Looks like what's his name? Who used to play for the Hawks. He got he went to free agency today. What's that guy's name? The guy that played with
Cam Reddish?
No, the other one, the Crowder.
Yeah, Jay Crowder.
Oh,
yeah, Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder went. He's going to be a free agent now. So you got Jay Crowder, and that's really what we're looking at. I don't know. I mean, unless something crazy happens and we trade Capella or DeAndre Hunter. If we don't trade anybody, then you're looking at, the Jay Crowders of the world, or the Kelly Oubres, those kind of people. And maybe Harrison Barnes as well. So you're looking at somebody like that.
With Jay Crowder, you could kill two birds with one stone, man. He could play small forward. He can also bring he could bring toughness. He's a veteran that we're looking for. But I mean, I'm gonna say it like this. You know, maybe it's a reason why he been on like 5 teams already.
They said he looked real good at Minnesota last year.
Hey, we shall see, man. I don't know. What's good, Ticket?
Hey, man.
Who ride?
Torian, that's who I meant. Torian Prince. That's who the guy was talking. Torian Prince knocked it out today.
Hey, shout out my business partner Tony Wrestler.
Y'all making that money?
Shout out to my guy.
Send me my check.
Hey man. I don't know what we're gonna do free agency wise. I just know we ain't.
You don't know no. You don't got nobody out there. They need what they need to do. Ticket. They need to do an open run. See who can find somebody out there.
What about Prince? Ticket?
I don't think Torian Prince will come back here.
No.
I don't think he'll come back here. I think he would probably want to go to like a fringe contender, if that makes sense.
That's what we are.
No, hell we ain't. We a fringe.
Not even close.
We a fringe rebuilder.
We can't even smell it.
Hell no, no. We too far away from the kitchen.
Oh damn.
Hopefully Russell don't hurt your ticket sales for these games, Ticket.
He ain't. He gonna get me right.
Here.
Wrestler go. One thing Wrestler gonna do, he gonna generate some revenue. He gonna do that.
I mean, you right about that. You right.
Hey man, he gonna have. Hey, listen, he gonna have.
It may not be no wins, but he gonna put some butts in the seats now.
Hey, but let me. Hey, Tiggy, you been in them games, man. It's damn near a concert in there, man. When you go during halftime, man. Yeah, everybody in there performing.
Bro, what got me going was really Tony. It wasn't really Tony Wrestler that started that. It was really Steve Koonin that started that.
Right
after the thing that happened with Danny Ferry.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, when they started having Jeezy, because you know they used to perform at halftime and 30 minutes post game. So you got a real. It ain't one like they did like a 40-second song like they do at the Falcon game.
Nah,
like you ain't got time to do one verse. Like it's
a concert in there, man.
Mini concert.
Yeah,
but man, it's experience A1. Like I think 3 years running, they got that's the best, the number one arena in like all of sports in the United States.
All the celebrities in there, every last one of them from
everybody. Boosie in there,
DC,
man.
Young Fly,
the whole hood in there.
They only there because they get in for free.
Yeah.
Boosie don't get. They don't get in there for free. Some of them do. Not all of them though.
When
like
Boosie
play. Boosie be paying sometimes because they took his season tickets. He can't get season tickets no more.
Hey,
so he got to buy like on the regular.
Mike threw out Thomas Bryant.
I like Thomas Bryant. It seemed like he lost a little.
Well, that's
seemed like he lost a little bit of athleticism. It's like he lost a step a little bit.
Hell, Hunter lost a little bit of athleticism. You ask me.
No, I mean like Thomas Bryant don't jump as high. It seemed like.
Well, I don't think he can come here unless we move the Pella. But y'all see where Kenyon Martin Jr. got a little article on him today about coming here.
He ain't coming here. you know your power.
Hey,
playing power forward got to be able to shoot.
Hey,
they're saying he's a small forward.
Hey, there's rumors.
They got Martin Jr. small forward.
But
hey gang, we're gonna bring on a first timer. We got a first timer to come up here, guys.
You better be ready.
What's good, NBA QT? What's popping with you?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Chilling, bro.
Kind of moving around the house and all that, but
no worries.
Yeah.
Welcome. We appreciate the support, my guy. Talk to us.
All right, cool. Well, I've been looking at the Atlanta Hawks, this past season. I really love their team. Like, even when they made the trade for Sadiq Bey. But the question is, I'm wondering, where do you guys think they are based on what they're doing now? Being that last year they just squeezed into the playoffs. When you look at the moves they've made, like getting rid of Collins, where do you think like their trajectory is heading into the next season?
Oh, that's easy. First of all, where you from? You said like you from Toronto?
Yeah, I'm from Toronto, man.
Okay, I can tell by the accent. I'm getting good at that.
Okay, for real.
I'll tell you, this is what I think, man. Well, this ain't what I think. Well, I don't know for sure, but this is what it looked like to me. They looked at the roster, they looked at the money, and I think, to be honest, this probably started last offseason with the move of Kevin Huerter. I think they finally realized that the best thing we could probably do in the long term is to get off this money and play the younger players. But obviously, they're not going to tell the fans that, because then ain't no fans going to be upset. My concern is this. Have they run this idea by Trae Young? Because Trae Young, now with my thought process, we looking at maybe 3 years before we can legit really sit here and talk about trying to make a run, like a conference finals run. I think they're resetting the team, rebuild, whatever you want to call it. People don't want me to say rebuild, but that's what they're doing. And I think that they want to get off these contracts. They want to get off the older players so JJ can get burned. So AJ can get burned, real burn. Like, so when they mess up, they can work through it. Not getting a bunch of DNPs like AJ got in the second half of the year, like JJ got in the first half of the year. Now, we really gonna know what's up by one, trade deadline, and two, next offseason. October 15th is when we can extend Bey and Okongwu. Will that get done before the trade deadline? I know if I'm betting money, I bet money we gonna do Okongwu. That, to me, that's a no-brainer. But what about Murray? Say, hypothetically speaking, say Trae Young go out here start of the season and he missed 40 games for whatever odd injury, right? Well, let's say the first half of the season, let's say he missed 15 games, 20 games, right? And the team not looking good. Do they trade Murray at the deadline? Or how about this? How about the team is rolling? We a top 4 team in the East by the deadline. Are they going to gamble and hope Murray and play it to the end of the season like they did with Collins, like they did with Horford, and say, we want DeJounte to stay? It's pluses, it's pros and cons to that. You feel me? What's the con? The con to me is the biggest thing, because now you at the mercy of the market. What is DeJounte Murray looking like on the market if he having a good season? So, but at the end of the day, I said all that just to say we really just rebuilding, man. They're just not going to say it, and a lot of fans don't think we're rebuilding because we still have Trae Young.
That's why I said retool instead of rebuild.
It's a rebuild because one, what do we know? You can't win championships with young players. Like JJ got how many years? This what, year 3 for Jalen Johnson? This year 2 for AJ Griffin? Year 4 for Okongwu. You got the Kobe guy we just drafted, who Landry Fields say he gonna play sooner than later, which means to me he gonna be getting some not real time, but he getting some time. So to me,
what is Kobe like what is Kobe, like a 2 or 3?
He can play. He can play point guard, and he can play. He can play off ball shooting guard.
But he's more.
Okay.
But hey, Kobe's a 2. Kobe's a 2.
He can play. He a combo guard.
Yeah, he is, but he's more of a 2, and I'm gonna tell you why he's more of a 2. His decision making passing the basketball is not really that high, but he's more of a 2. He's more of a 2 guard.
They got him to replace Murray. He's basically our Murray insurance plan, just in case we get to the end of the season and some team offer Murray contract starting off 30 plus. If he get out of our price range, he's just a backup for Murray. You mess around, he might end up being Trae Young, a backup for Trae Young in a couple years.
See, that's what I was fixing to say, Demond.
I'm finna
ask you, Demond, is Trae gonna sit here and live through this rebuild?
I wouldn't.
Well,
but guess what? You know what? You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny? Fans got mad at Bud because Bud, when Travis got here, and he told Bud what his plan was. That's why Bud didn't want to be here. That's why Dennis Schroeder requested to be traded. Dennis didn't request to leave because of Trae Young. He didn't want to be in a rebuild. How do I know that? Because he said it. He said, I don't want to spend my time playing at the bottom of the league. That's what he said. And fans got mad. So I wonder what fans going to do if Trae Young requests a trade when we out here another playing year, another 40, 45 win season, first round exit. Like, what are fans going to think then?
Hold on, no. I'm going to say this, though, just to play devil's advocate with that. There is a possibility Trae could stick around because, for one, Bud and Schroeder didn't have the same relationship with the front office as Trae Young has. That's a different type of relationship these people have.
But RJ,
he may stick around. Who knows? But
you think he's gonna pull a Dame Lillard?
This your thing. This the thing, RJ. This the thing. What does Trae value more? His relationship with the front office or winning championships? To me, Trae Young, I think Trae Young wants to be considered. Y'all heard me say this before. One of the top players. What he want to be a Hall of Famer. That's why, to me, when he go to those finals games and stuff, because he want to play in those games.
Oh, I believe
man,
that.
Trae Young want to be seen.
What's up, Ticket?
Trae Young just want to be seen.
Hey, man, listen.
That could be possible.
Well, real quick, QT, real quick, since I got you up here, I'm assuming you're a Raptors fan?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. This year,
what y'all got going on with Siakam and OG? Because I see Van Fleet dipping.
Ooh, okay. Well, we got too many wings, but we've had like Barnes, OG, and Siakam. Somebody's got to go. It's not gonna work, especially with 3 of those guys on the starting lineup. So who's gonna go? I'm not sure. I'd rather it be Anunoby because I'm not too sure about his game and how it fits with the team. I don't think it's necessary. I'd rather keep Siakam on the team, especially with Grady Dick and Gary Trent. If we add maybe one more consistent shooter on the team, I like the versatility of that. I think Van Fleet will be out. I'm hearing 40 mil. That sounds crazy.
Yeah,
but yeah. So
I'm gonna tell you, if
I like him on the Magic though, but
if Van Fleet's out, if Van Fleet's out, y'all gonna be mid just like us.
Let me tell you something, man. If Van Fleet get 40 million, Atlanta better be high telling it, and you better do something to resign Murray ASAP. Because if he gonna Van Fleet, if he get 40 million, he about to reset the market, bro.
Yeah.
I was just getting ready to say that, man. Shout out to Fred Van Vliet because I didn't think he played that good last year to even warrant that kind of money. If I'm being honest,
if he gets 40, I'm gonna be shocked
because he didn't play well enough to get 40 million.
Well, but you gotta take on. You gotta. What's the word? You got to combine his whole time in Toronto because that's what his agent gonna say. Champion.
Bro, listen, hey man,
he's a champion, right? Even though if you argue, well, that was because of Kawhi, don't matter. He's gonna show you that ring. He's gonna say champion. Then you know what they're gonna do? Yeah. Then they're gonna go down the line of all these point guards who was a champion. Kyrie champion, how much he making? Jamal Murray champion, how much he making? These dudes are all over $35 million.
Listen,
so I
man,
guess that's how clutch. I guess that's how they get their players their money with that argument that you're saying right there, man, about the other championship point guards.
Yeah,
man,
that's how they try to work. Even though you feel that said player is not worth that, but at the end of the day, it's all about, can your agent get you to, can an agent convince a team? And then the other thing is, how desperate is the other team? You feel me?
Okay, which team would you say is that desperate to spend 40 million?
Really, I don't even think Houston is desperate. I just believe that they are trying to speed up the development because they want to get some wins, because they want to get butts in the seats. Nobody coming to see these rookies. I mean, let's keep it real. Unless you a LeBron James, a Zion type rookie, no one coming to see whoever they drafted.
Whitmore, Amen Thompson.
Yeah, ain't nobody coming to see those guys, right? So when you do a big, a key free agent signing, it gets your fan base excited. Even though in reality, you be like, before said player signed with your team, you be like, this dude ain't worth this money. But as soon as he signed for your team, oh, we up in here. Well, I'm hyped. I'm excited. It's just like if we traded for Ayton. Everybody come in here and be like, Ayton soft, Ayton suck, blah, blah, blah. But if we traded for DeAndre Ayton, those same fans would be like, let's go. We got a good big. We got Trey. Trey gonna do all this with Ayton. Woo, 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 woo. You know?
Yeah.
But Houston, I don't even know why Houston going that route, to be honest. But I'd say like this. I know who ain't going that way. The goddamn Atlanta Hawks ain't going that way.
For real.
We out here balling on a budget. What's the other sayings? Dumpster diving for
30
talent.
mil, baby.
Dumpster diving, eh?
Dumpster diving for talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But see, this is different between us and y'all, though, QT.
Yeah.
Your general manager got a championship he can live off of.
Yeah, no doubt.
So it's different when your general manager got a championship, because you can simply argue, hey, he did it once. Let him reset the team, see where it goes. With us is, I mean, you saw our last one got fired. Who knows why? He quit, fired, whatever. He got his money. I know that much. And the guy we got now has no experience. So, why would any Atlanta Hawk fan really have faith in our front office when they've shown us time and time again their priority is not winning? Okay. You put guys in place that has no experience. At least with Travis, everybody will argue he came from Golden State. He did this. He did that. So you could at least argue that point. You can't argue that point with our front office. Kyle Korver, no experience. God damn, who got experience in the goddamn front office? Now that I'm thinking about it,
Landry does on the G League.
On G League, yeah.
I'm just saying that's where it's at.
So they just resetting the roster. I call it rebuilding. Like I said, whatever fans want to say, retool, all that other mumbo jumbo. At the end of the day, to me, this team as it stands right now is not better than we were 2 years ago.
Yeah, we not even.
What about last
year? We got
last year.
Yeah,
last year I think it was so much turmoil within the organization. With when we had, what was that, around December time, guys, when all the front office stuff started leaking out with Travis, with Nate going in there that he quit back in January, but they want to beg him to stay on. So I think we had a lot of front office turmoil because one, we had no clear. One is because Nick and Landry was backdooring Travis. So I think that stuff bled over to the team because the team has no direction. The front office is supposed to give you direction. Hey guys, this is a short-term goal. Guys, this is what we want to be by December. Guys, at the end of the season, we want to be here. At the end of the season, guys, we want to have we want to be a 500 team on the road. We want to win 20 games on the road. Guys, we want to be a top 3 home team. So when you can't set a standard when your front office where you work at not even organized. Who taking you seriously? Because that's what I be thinking. I be like, you coming down here running your mouth and your shit all fucked up back in the front office, my guy.
But
fix your shit first, then come down here with some demands.
For real. Hey, if you could describe 2 issues, like with 2 words that you have with John Collins, what would it be? Because I haven't really got to see a lot of their games, so I'm trying to figure out what was really wrong with John Collins. Like, what was he not doing?
What do y'all want to take that, or y'all want me to keep running?
Hey, man, I'll take that. That's a bunch of things, John.
But I'm gonna still give you my opinion, though, QT.
Hey,
I'll go into.
But in all honesty, man, the biggest issue with John Collins was, for one, we were just speaking from the coaching staff's perspective, they did not use him the right way he should have been used. For example, we were trying to make him a stretch. We were trying to get him to stretch the flow, but he couldn't do that. You know, his 3 ball was way off. And a lot of people you can contribute a little bit of that to the finger. You can just contribute that a little bit to coaching staff. But I think one of the major portion is they really need somebody that at that position that can really create for themselves. He don't have to create for others, but if he can create his own shot, put the ball on the floor, take it to the basket. John Collins is a player that has to be fed. And, you know, if you can't feed him, he's not going to produce. So that was one of the biggest issues we had with him. And then just the mentality, man. You know, when you build in a championship team, there's a certain certain toughness you got to have about your team, man. And I think he didn't really, I can't say that about all the guys, but he didn't really embody that toughness you needed, especially when you talk about playing down low. When you play down low, there's a certain level of toughness a player has to have to play down low. Point blank, period.
I'll just jump in real quick. He's as soft as this robe that I'm wearing right now.
I'll tell you this. This is my thoughts on John Collins, right? The organization ruined a good player. They phased him out.
Soft though, DeMar.
I don't care if you're soft, to be honest. If you can get me buckets, because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is who got more points at the end of the game. That's what I mean. Am I lying though? That's
but he is soft. He is soft though.
Ain't no scoreboard that say, "Hey, y'all, hard guys 20, soft guys 2." Ain't no scoreboard for that.
Well, he wasn't getting no buckets neither.
Well,
he was getting.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
He was getting a good amount of boards though. No,
if you want to know about John Collins, all you got to do, go on StatMuse, look at his career, and look at his usage rate, and as it goes down, so does his production. He was not used correctly. He was overpaid due to what the owner thought he was. The owner thought he was a core piece to our rebuild at the time, because we was rebuilding when we drafted him. When his contract came up, Travis offered him 4 years, $90 million. That's what our president of basketball, who just came from a championship organization, thought. But then the same general manager from a championship organization had him traded if he didn't take the deal. We could have got Harrison Barnes in a pick. The owner steps in, thinking he Jerry Jones, steps in, stops the trade. So what does that do? It forces us. We lost all leverage when it came to John Collins, right? They didn't want to lose him for nothing. No offense, I love John, right? Would I have been mad if we lost him for nothing? Sure, but at the end of the day, if he wasn't gonna how can I say it? He wasn't gonna make or break us as far as getting better. Now you look at it, it probably they should have let him trade him or just let him walk, because look what happened. You didn't get nothing for him anyway that we could use worth a damn. So all the owner did was prolong
the inevitable,
some bullshit. But can he play? I'm gonna tell you like this, QT. You don't average 20 and 10 in back-to-back seasons in the NBA by accident if you can't play.
Yeah,
If
that's
you
what I'm
can't
saying.
play. He didn't. It ain't like he did 20 and 10 for 10 games and that was it. He had 2 years. One it was 21 and 10. The other one was like 19.8 and 9.8. So 20 and 10, whatever. But you don't put those numbers up by accident.
Well, hey man, you know how the league works, man. Whether you're talking about NBA or NFL, it's a "what you done for me lately" type of league, man.
But you know what else though, RJ? You know what else though? But you know what else? What's more important than that as a player though? Are you in a position to contribute?
Yeah, you gotta be in a position.
Why do you think Malcolm Brogdon told the Hawks don't draft him? You know why he told Brogdon? I mean, what's the guy's name?
Halliburton.
Halliburton. Why you think Halliburton told the Hawks don't draft him? Because he a point guard and he knew he was gonna have to play either behind Trey or beside Trey. He knew.
I would took him anyway.
I was just getting ready to say that, Mike. I would have took his ass.
But I'm explaining. What my point is this. I'm saying all that to say this. It's all about the opportunity to contribute. If you're not in a position to contribute, right? How do you expect to get some production out of said player?
I agree. I was just saying that like I would have took him anyway because it was the same situation in Sacramento. Like, bro, that's De'Aaron Fox. He the point guard. That's his team. And you see they took them out of there. They traded him for some owners who I wanted. But anyway, I would have took him and then I would have traded him later down the line for something else.
Now from a front office standpoint, I agree with Mike. We probably dropped the ball on that one too. But I mean, ain't the first time we done. But we dropped the ball on that too. And what it seemed like sometimes is the front office need to stop listening to players. And that's why I want a person in charge who knows what they're doing. That way you don't fall for stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Collaborative effort, Demond. That's already.
I forgot. We got a Democratic front office.
Hey,
everybody
man,
got to vote.
Hear that weak word on this show. Don't nobody be talking about no collaborative nothing. That's weak talk, man.
That's what it is, though, RJ. That's what it is.
We the only team. We the only team when it comes to making front office move. Everybody got to go to the voter box.
Man, listen, let me tell you something, man. You be a man and stand on your own 2 feet and say, no, this is not a collaborative effort. I run the show. And if we fall, it's on my shoulder. You be a man and you stand on your own 2 feet. I can't
because he knew, bro. He knew. Listen to me, man. You know what I'm realizing, bro? They like a lot of yes men in the front office.
Yeah, they do.
They like a lot of yes guys. Okay. And Landry can't stand on his own because he don't know, bro. He learning as he go. It is on the job training. On the job training. It just sucks that. Come on, man. Like, why did they listen to Trae Young? Why did they go give all that stuff for Murray, bro? Why?
Right. Because the man, at the end of the day, man, you a military man. What you look like your CEO talking about some, hey man, so I'm the leader, but this is a collaborative effort.
Bro. What?
You said
bro, when I was a platoon sergeant, bro, and I had 40 people under me, dog. Bro, you know what I used to tell them every morning?
Yeah.
This is a dictatorship.
There you go.
I told them that every morning. I remind all my soldiers and NCOs, this is a dictatorship. I'm the supreme allied commander in this platoon.
Hey,
it's a dictatorship while you fighting for a democracy.
This is a dictatorship. But see, the difference is though, in the military, you need it set up like that.
Yeah,
because you don't need in the military when it's combat time. I don't need people not sticking to the. I'm gonna be quiet on that. I'll talk about that shit all day, man. Yeah. Let me get back to the free agency shit.
But what I'm saying is, man, whether if you talking about military, whether if you talking about business, even if you ran a business, this is my business. I run this issue. If you don't like it, go.
But guess what, though, RJ? You usually, and I know White Mike, an entrepreneur owner. I know Mike is an entrepreneur on his own shit. Before you become that, you got some type of knowledge of what the fuck you gonna do. Some research involved. You know what I'm saying? You done dabbled in the field or wherever you about to start your business is. You know what I'm saying? You don't. and I'll ask White Mike and Black Mike this. I'm sure they wouldn't hire somebody to run their business who's never been in the business.
That's a fact.
You either got to have a hell of a business model that's been proven out, or you got to bring the right people in to do a startup. One of the two. And I wouldn't be putting my money unless one of those was happening. I'd have to bring in the right people, or there'd have to be a business model that I can see that works.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I mean,
another thing, the fresh blood,
on White Mike level, but yeah, you gotta have some type of experience. You at least in school for it or something like that. Along the line. I'm not finna hire a non-artist when like what I do is art related. You feel me?
Yeah, that's like me. I don't draw.
Yeah,
and that's like Mike said. Hey man, hey Mike, let me be in charge of your of Arch Alien Designs, man. Hey, do you draw? Have you got any background in art, some digital shit? Nah, man. But guess what? I'm cool. I'm cool with your dad. What's up? Give me a chance. That shit sounds so stupid, don't it? Don't it sound dumb?
Man, that just sound ignorant.
And that's exactly what we did.
I mean, look at Messiah Jerry. He won a ring. They're his general manager for Toronto. They got a chip. And he's one of the best GMs in the game.
Yeah, but Jerry came from where though? Denver. So he had experience. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand you got to start somewhere, but usually you would want to hire like somebody who was an assistant at the NBA level.
Yeah.
Or even if you do like a dude, and say you do like Landry, you hire him and you have Travis mentor him for years, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years. You don't. First, man, I'm be quiet, man. Let's talk about some free agents, bro, because I'm about to get turned up real quick.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Well,
right.
Hey, man.
Let's talk about some free.
Listen,
Thomas Bryant, real.
How much Thomas Bryant make?
I think Flyers were talking about he was on a 1 year, $2 million deal. I didn't even know he could make that low. I thought
wow. 1 year.
What about Christian Wood, man?
Yeah, that's what Fernando makes.
You can't afford
it,
it, bro.
Too much, bro. Y'all gotta think cheap, dog. We gotta think like good cheap moves that'll be solid.
How much does Christian Wood make? How much does he make?
Christian Wood?
He made $13 million last year.
More than Thomas. I'm about to say more than Thomas Bryant, but yeah, we can't do no double digits, dog. You gotta name.
I'm telling you, y'all better look at Torian Prince, is who y'all's ass better be looking at.
I think that might be too much too. Torian like 12 at least.
Oh, Torian ain't getting that much this time.
You don't think so?
I think
Torian's what, like a 3?
I think they turned him down. Didn't he get he was gonna make 9 next year, and they turned that down.
Well, they turned down because they didn't want it to be guaranteed. So I got to look because maybe it might have been his contract might have been partially guaranteed, but you got to remember, Minnesota is up there in the tax. That tax gonna mess with them next year because you got Gobert on max money. Guess who they about to re-sign at max money? Anthony Edwards. And you already got Cat on max money. So they trying to clear space. Yeah, they trying to clear some space. A lot of teams like you can run with a bunch of stars, but it's gonna cost you. You know what I'm saying? You got, but like I tell people, you got to pay to play.
Them clearing space may be an advantage to us. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you get somebody a little cheaper.
Yeah, look what Utah just did with us. They got John Collins for basically they got a full second round pick. I mean, you got anything else, QT?
Nah, not really. The only thing is, man, I know y'all probably laugh at me, man, but honestly, I feel like they should have kept John Collins, man. I don't know why. I think at least he made the playoffs for sure with the team you had, like if you ran it back, right?
No.
It depends on how you look at it. If you what's the word when you positive, pessimistic? Is that being positive? Am I using that word correctly? You could say, well, you know what? If the Hawks really focused and you take the losses that they had against teams who got less than 25 wins, they'll probably win 50 games. If you want to be, you could look at it like that, right?
Yeah.
But then when you look at the money, you're like, so John Collins, for example, you look at the contract and you're like, I'm really paying $25 million for 13 points a night. You know what I'm saying? If you're just looking at the numbers in the money, right? So I mean, it depends on how you look at it. But like I told people, we already knew we was trading somebody to get out the tax. I just didn't know who was gonna be the first one to go. You know?
Yeah, and I didn't think it would throw them all the way back into rebuild since like they were inching to get back into the playoffs. Now they're like right back into the rebuild. I feel like if I was an Atlanta Hawks fan, I'd be frustrated, man. Like shit, I'd be like, damn.
We are.
And then people be mad, and then people be calling me a hater when I be up here complaining.
Just the real.
They say I'm crying. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
man. I like the Hawks this year. I was like, shit, I was really rooting for them, man. I like their squad.
Really?
But
let's go get Siakam off you real quick for
hey, well, let him go, man. If you got something pretty for us, man. You know,
we do. I got a black Swedish guy.
Okay.
He about 6'10". Okay.
Who's that, Capella?
Yeah. He's very
Y'all
good.
have Hunter too.
Oh yeah, we got a small forward for you, man. He a 4-year kid out of college. He's very mature.
Who's that? That's not Jalen.
No, that's
Hunter.
You want DeAndre Hunter?
Hunter. Nah, man. Yeah. Hunter's stuck. He's stuck, man. Was he like stuck at 11 points a game or some shit?
No, he's up to 17.
I don't even think Hunter's at 11 points a game. I think Hunter at about 10. On a good day.
The only thing, look, the only thing stuck on Hunter is them hips.
Hey, but let me ask you though, man. What about what's the kid's name that plays for LA? Who LA traded for? The Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, from DC.
He gonna get paid.
You think he's gonna get paid?
Rui's gonna get paid.
He's gonna get paid more than what we can afford.
He showed out in that LA series.
Yeah, he
did. Austin Reeves.
Yeah, I think that's a good move. All right, man. Hey, yo, I'm gonna sub to your channel, man. I'll be looking out for your lives for sure, man.
Appreciate you, man. Make sure, make sure you come through. Hey, you want to see us for real? Come through after one of these games. That's when we really be turned up.
Hey,
no doubt.
Before you leave, QT, I need this. I need this question answered, bro. Because I'm going to ask people from Toronto. Hey, where does 6 come from?
6?
Yeah. What
it's just like the area code and the phone number, right? So like we got 647 and we got 416. And then there's another one, but they all have like the 6s in it. Then we got the 6 boroughs. So it's like they just say the 6, you know.
I just asking because Drake loved Atlanta and he liked to ride the A coattail. So you know what I'm saying? He really, he kind of started that and put that out. I just wonder how long y'all been saying that and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, Drake is the one who actually it used to be T.O., it used to be T. Dot. Yeah. Drake was the first one that labeled it the 6.
Okay,
so.
you confirming it a little bit. So basically, Drake, like he liked to do, being in the A a lot, and he heard us, you know what I'm saying? Because us folks from the East Side, we refer to it as the 6, because that's our zone 6. We got these numbers for different zones, stuff like that. But that's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? Drake was like, oh, that sounds cool. They was like, well, we got 6 too. So we
he stole it. Hey, I never thought of that. So that's possible, man.
I was just trying to get the timeline down right because I always thought that. I was like, man, I need to ask somebody actually from Toronto. Let me figure that out.
You should have asked Jordan. Jordan from Toronto, ain't he?
I think I might have tried to ask him before.
I know he.
All right, but I'm a sub, man, and I'll be watching y'all, man, for sure, man.
I appreciate you, QT, man, for tapping in, my guy.
All right, no doubt, man. Shout out to y'all, man, for real. All right, cool.
Hey, man, I'm going to be honest with y'all folks, man. I'm looking at some of these free agents, man. I don't think we can afford no damn body.
Bro, I told you that.
Like, bro, I'm looking at these free agents, man. I'm like, man, we can't afford none of these dudes.
I told you. I'd say, bro, we got a better chance of finding some talent at goddamn Atlanta open run than you do get some of these free agents.
Bro, hey, and this is just real talk. I think we about to give contracts to our G League players, man. We gonna have Cat Barber up there playing.
We ain't got who we got? All our G League guys really guards, ain't they? Who we got?
You got a few. I think you got a few power forwards down there, I think.
I ain't heard of no power forwards that's decent, at least that we got. We got any?
What was the kid they brought in from UCLA? Morris. I think his name was Morris or something like that.
Mm-hmm. RJ, you hear what you're talking about, man? You hear what you're talking about, bro? You out here looking at the G League, bro.
Yeah, man.
That should tell you everything.
I'm looking. Listen to me. I'm looking at all the power forward free agents that are out there, and I'm just going down the list. Bro, we can't afford not one person on this list from what y'all telling me, because y'all keep saying it's got to be under 9, right? 9 million or something like that. Bro,
now you got the mid level. You got the mid level at 12, right?
Yeah.
And you got the trade exception at 25.
Yeah.
Trade exception at 25. Only thing you got to do is trade for a player, and you could use that trade exception. The thing is, you got to find a team that's not gonna take no like salary back or something like that, because now it depends if you want to give up a player too. You know what I'm saying? So say you want to get off Hunter.
Yeah.
Well, shit, no, it won't really work with Hunter, because you need a player that's gonna make more than 25, than 20. Hunter make 20. Now, say you was going after Siakam.
Okay.
You could do a sign and trade. I'm just using Hunter as an example. You could do a sign and trade. Siakam made 35. You could do sign and trade Hunter, which is 20. Take that Siakam, and then use 15 mil out of that trade exception to cover the salary, to make the money work and whatnot. You could, or you could take the mid level. The mid level is 12.5.
Okay.
Now, do you want to use it all on one player, or do you want to? You could split it. You know,
well,
like say like let's try this. Let's address the backup point guard position.
Okay.
Now you got to make a decision. Do you want a rookie to do it, as in say Kobe, or do you want to get a veteran to be the backup? So you want a veteran backup. What type? You know, now we got to get into levels. What type? You know, that's why I mentioned Javon Carter, because he just made $2 million last year.
But he a point guard.
Yeah. But
what you call about to be our backup? Watch, bro.
Who
that's why I ain't even thinking about point guard. Buffkin. He gonna be the backup.
Okay, so where else do you think?
It's probably gonna be, I mean, power forward or like the 3 probably, because
so you looking for a veteran type guy, right? You looking for a veteran type guy for the
you got Dre and Bay and JJ. That's pretty much gonna be your 3-4 kind of type situation. So you probably look to add one more in there. I mean, I don't know.
How about Torrey Craig? How about Torrey Craig?
That's solid. You gotta think too who's gonna be a backup. Like they're not finna bring somebody in here that's gonna start. That's potentially a starter type. So you gotta think like, yeah, it's gonna be a bench player,
right? Because this just might tell me if I'm crazy. They're not gonna bring nobody in worth a damn, because right now they want to get the young guys the most playing time. They want to get the JJs and AJs the playing time. So they're not gonna bring nobody in.
I mean, I forgot about AJ. You got AJ in there.
Yeah, you're not gonna bring nobody in that's gonna threaten those guys playing time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the only thing I can say, you might as well just bring Aaron Holiday sorry ass back then.
I told you we rebuilding.
What's up, fellas?
Who y'all thought we was gonna go get out there?
What up?
Well, see, I didn't know. See, this my problem was. I didn't realize that we like just listen to what y'all was saying. If the goal is to stay under, if the goal is to find somebody that's only going to be making about up to 9 million or less than that. I mean, the only people I can really see filling in that role is like, you know, an Aaron Holiday type of player or somebody coming off a G League contract, really. Because I don't really see an established veteran saying, hey, let me go play for a team that's not striving to win anything. You see what I'm saying? So what sense would that make to go after a vet? You might as well just go after a G League player at that point.
I mean, like I said, I think Thomas Bryant.
Hey, can I say something, man?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead.
We just go ahead. You know?
Thought he was coming with some real insight.
I thought he was going to say something profound.
We said that shit before you got here.
Yeah, say we know.
Yeah. Just in case someone said
you know, I'm just looking at all these hot takes. People think, oh, we can trade. Man, do y'all not understand? You know, this trade exception and everything. They don't. They don't understand it, bro. Like we just got free money to play with. We don't. We fuck.
Bro, they only listen. They got. Hey, listen, man. Like they showing y'all they don't want to spend no money. Why do you think? Why you think they traded John and didn't take back any salary?
Hey, bro, you
they showing y'all we not trying to compete, man. I'm telling you, it's a young guy year. So if y'all, everybody who was waiting for Jalen Johnson and waiting for AJ, you about to get it. You about to get a full season dose of this. So, like I said, hopefully these boys ready, man.
Dumbest thing ever.
We're gonna make the playoffs. It just, you know, it's not gonna be no finals appearance. I mean, I'd be surprised by that, but like literally think about how many times young teams made it to the finals, and then think about those teams and who they had. Do we have those guys on this team? Do we have Penny and Shaquille O'Neal on this team? No, I don't think we have anybody equivalent to Penny and Shaquille O'Neal. You know what I'm saying? What you want to think? What I guess the OKC Thunder or something. Y'all could probably go to some other team. Think about it, but like I don't see KD, Harden, and Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't. Like yeah, man. So for competing wise, it depends on what you feel like is competing. I mean, to this franchise, competing is making the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And we'll do that. But to a lot of other of us, when we say competing, we mean, you know, actual championship. You know what I'm saying? To get into the finals or something like that. But like, it don't happen, bro. It just don't happen.
Hey, like I said, man, y'all go to the NBA tracker and look at the free agents, bro. You basically got to scroll all the way down to the number 45, number 40 free agent that we can afford. Like, that's real talk. Like, I'm talking about dudes you ain't never even heard of on this list. So, and that is staying under the cap, like y'all was saying. So, the only thing I could really see us doing is, man, we gonna be pulling dudes from the. I guess they gonna see what a lot of guys are doing in the G League and put them on some real contracts and play them, man.
So were we supposed to trade for Kmart from Houston, his son or whatever, or that was supposed to be a signing that they talking about?
I think that was supposed to just be a sign.
Well,
made that talk.
You gotta. I think we got to trade for him.
You got to trade for him? Because I mean, I'm just saying, like that's along the lines. That's along the lines. That's along the lines of what we can afford. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he's not that much or something like that, you know. And it's gonna be something like that. That's what I got my mind fixed. But I mean, if you do it right, you know, probably pull something out. But again, it's just playoffs. You know, you're competing to make the playoffs, not necessarily a championship.
So, guys, y'all see this? This is the old free agent tracker right here, guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
No, let's go down the list. No. No. And when I say no, I'm talking about we just can't afford them. No. Hell no.
Man, adjust about position, bro.
You might be able to get he made 21 million last year.
We ain't even look at no point guards or nothing like that.
Damn, I didn't know Harrison Ball made 21 million.
Hey, but Mike,
position.
Well, Mike, that's what I was saying. You might have
small forward to start. What's up, RJ?
I was gonna say, man, that's why I was saying, like, we might as well just bring back Aaron Holiday. You got to find somebody who's comfortable.
But point guard, man, I feel like that's gonna be Kobe to back up, and then you stagger and Trey and DJ. It's only so many minutes.
Gonna be the backup too, though, because I kind of see Kobe as a shooting guard.
Bogey, you got Bogey. Don't forget you got Bogey.
I don't want Kobe as shooting guard, man. He's 6'4". Like that make us small still. I'm already upset with DJ being that shooting guard. Like
yeah, but I'm saying because man, this is terrible, man. This shit is fucked up.
That's what I'm telling you.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That's what
debated, bro.
But just
let's see here. Here go to point guards. You might be. We could get. Look at Patrick Beverly made 800 last year. Okay. Oh, that's because he got traded. My bad.
He don't help us win, man. If you're gonna
Dennis
trade,
Schroeder
you just doing stuff just to do it. Just let the young guys.
Maybe see, look, you can like a Dennis Smith Jr., Kobe White, probably whoever that is, Delano Banton, whoever he
I like
is.
Javon. I like Javon Carter, man.
Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn might be too much for me. Even at $4 million.
Hey man, I agree with you. Kobe White wouldn't be bad though. Kobe White wouldn't be bad. They could probably get him from a cheap ass deal.
I mean, that's what
you got Reggie Jackson out there. Dennis Smith Jr. at $2 million.
Maybe DJ Augustine. I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah, he only made $300K last year.
No. Hey, let the young dudes play. They're gonna start.
Hey man, you gonna get somebody young. I'm just man, get a young dude.
You just putting them on the roster. Your young dude is Kobe. You drafted him.
Y'all gonna get.
That'll be your main backup.
I'm telling you, man, we need to go get Javon Carter, backup point guard, bro. I'm telling you, get him for the
mad
low,
at
man.
Javon Carter, man. I like his defense.
You get him for the low, man. He a good backup point guard. He did a good job for the Bucks. He definitely lit our ass up when we played him.
Pull up the small forward and power forward those spots. That's where we. Well,
yeah, I looked at small forward. Looking at small forward, you're looking at Torrey Craig at the best.
You said Craig, right?
At the best.
Okay, Middleton, no.
If we just grabbing dudes,
you got.
Just let the young. If we just grabbing dudes, let the young dudes play. I don't want to be grabbing no damn. Just grabbing dudes. Call that.
Hey, TJ, that cheap though?
Who?
TJ Warren.
TJ Warren made 2.6 last year. He unrestricted. He available. Unrestricted free agent.
I mean, he got his little injury history or whatever though. But hey,
I couldn't say he just don't play a lot.
If you're gonna grab just anybody, let the young dudes play. Let them play, and it's rebuilding.
Yeah.
What Trey gonna say?
Got that foot.
Trey gonna ask for a trade.
What Trey gonna say, Foot?
That's the difference. Okay. Hey, at this point, hey, that's the front office problem.
Hey, listen, I like Trey, but bro, we ain't gonna be able to do nothing. If he asks for a trade, fuck him.
Well, he going to if we don't do nothing the next year or two.
That's what I say.
Yeah, Clutch Sports gonna tell that man to leave, bro.
Clutch Sports got a lot to do with what's going on. Believe it or not, trust and believe that. Don't think they don't.
That's what I'm saying. Clutch Sports gonna tell that man, like, hey man.
I'm not even talking about even telling that man what he's gonna do. I'm telling you, what my opinion is. Clutch Sports is heavily involved in what is going on right now.
I mean, hey, the front office you already know that. I've been saying that shit. I've been saying these agents help dictate player movement, man.
Well, they might leave Trey if we draft Bronny though. So I don't know. They might tell him.
That means if we draft Bronny, that means we got put out in the first round of the playoffs.
I mean, do the same thing again, probably. Yeah, we picking around the same place. It would be 17.
This time draft Bronny. I want LeBron James to buy the damn Hawks. How about that?
I don't want LeBron James at 40 years old. I'm sorry.
That's perfect Hawks basketball, though, bro.
I'm done getting old ass stars.
Listen, I don't want LeBron James on the court. I said I want him buying the team. He need to go buy the team.
What we need is Tyler Perry buying the damn team.
I know, right? Shit, he bought damn BET. He could have bought the Hawks.
That's what I said. He from Atlanta, right?
He say he don't like sports. He ain't entertained by no sport.
Isn't he from Atlanta, Mike?
Yeah, he grew up in
Atlanta originally.
Hey, Tristan, what you say?
What you say, Georgia kid?
Hey, say that again, Tristan. You said, wait, Omar Wilkes left what? He left Clutch Sports? Because that's Trey's guy right there. Oh, my bad, guys. Omar Wilkes, because Omar Wilkes, that's Trey Young guy right there. So he left Clutch Sports.
Somebody left.
I know OG Anunoby left Clutch. Yeah, I know he left. I need to know what type of, because Omar Wilkes, he always be on Trey Young comments and everything.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that is. But that but yeah, for Tyler Perry, I looked it up. But I don't think he originally from Atlanta. I think he just like been here for a long time.
Yeah, he's from New Orleans originally.
Yeah, but I say he's from New Orleans. That's what I thought. He's from New Orleans originally.
Who you talking about, Mike?
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry.
Oh yeah, no, he's from New Orleans.
Yeah, he's well invested in Atlanta for sure. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
hey man, Atlanta dudes, we got a different vibe about us, man. You can always spot a New Orleans brother, bro. Atlanta dudes got a different vibe. Man, don't be putting no New Orleans dude in the same breath as an Atlanta dude. Let's put that out there right now. Let's put that out there right now.
Right now. No, right now.
Shoot.
But like I said though, he
y'all lost sound the same to me.
We all sound the same.
No, hell no.
That's because you ain't from
I'm talking about
Hell
all y'all Atlanta cats all sound the same to me.
No, bro. No, it's a difference. It's a difference
Yeah, y'all
between
do.
somebody
You got the
from the
regular
east
Atlanta-
side and somebody
You
from
got
the
the
west
regular
side.
Atlanta cats, and then you got like the hood Atlanta cats who talk like this. Y'all.
Nah, you got but that's the saying you ain't from.
I ain't even gonna say nothing, man. I ain't gonna say
Even
nothing.
the hood ones that with the thick slang talk, draw, whatever, bro. It's a difference between west side, east side, and like south side. It's like
That's because you from there. To me, y'all. That's like saying like all the cats from Virginia from the 757 all sound the same, even though it's 7 cities, and that none of us sound the same. Like cats from Portsmouth don't sound like the cats from Newport News.
Yeah, when you from the outside, man, that's what you think.
You from the 7 cities, Allen Iverson. I'm like, man, he stayed all the way on the other side of the water, bro. No, I don't know no Allen Iverson. Even though we from the same area code, 757, but no, I don't know him. Don't know.
Hey, Damon, you notice you said water with a D, right?
Say what?
You said water with a D.
He said water.
I say he stayed across the water.
That's what I'm saying. With a D.
The mother like, oh, okay.
But when I go back home, cats, when I meet people from Portsmouth, they don't think I'm from Portsmouth. They're like, you don't sound like you from Virginia. You sound like you from the South.
Exactly. That's my whole point.
When you saying water.
Well, that's because probably because I used to live in Louisiana when I left.
Oh, okay.
When I left Virginia, I moved to Louisiana.
You didn't pick that up a little bit.
Yeah, he picked up a lot.
And then the funny thing about it too, though, in Georgia, like South Georgia, Savannah folks talk like New Orleans people.
Well, no, they talk Geechee. From South Carolina, they Geechee folks.
They Geechee as hell. I can't even understand them. They got to repeat that stuff like 2 and 3 times. I'm like, what you say?
New Orleans is Creole. In Savannah, the south part of South Carolina.
Where Landry from?
Landry Fields.
Who gives a fuck?
That's what I said. Nobody cares.
He from the city, I tell you that.
From Stanford. Hey, what's Stanford even at? What's that in
That's in Cali.
California? What is that?
Yeah. That's in the Bay.
This is California, right?
Yeah, it's in
the Bay. When you go back home, go to Norfolk. Why would I go to Norfolk for what? Sherwin.
So you from the South, boy? Norfolk. He from the South.
Yeah.
No, that's how we say it. We don't say Norfolk. We say Norfolk.
Norfolk.
Yeah, Norfolk, Virginia. Or Portsmouth, where I'm from, it's spelled Portsmouth. But we pronounce it. Yeah, we pronounce it Portsmouth.
Everybody say something. It's like folks from Atlanta.
But I know one word. I know one word we all say the same.
What's that?
Rebuild.
It's a restructure, Damon. It's a restructure, man.
Rebuild.
I'm saying like this. We already know what it is, but when and if they trade Clint, it's definitely a rebuild.
Y'all may bring in Royce O'Neal.
Man.
Oh, you live in? Oh, my bad. You live in Norfolk, Sherman? What part of Norfolk?
I take Royce.
I in the summertime, I used to be out in Norfolk, Sherman, out
Royce
Point, right by ODU.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm gonna say no tease, Mikey. My bad.
I'm gonna say this right here, bro. I think we are gonna be really pissed off come next year, man. I don't even think we gonna make the playoffs, man.
Damn,
man, don't be that negative, RJ. The reason why we gonna make the playoffs, RJ, Tony got to sell these tickets.
I'm gonna tell you like this here. I'm
gonna
tell you.
Let me say, RJ. Hey, RJ just
be better than the Hawks next year.
RJ said I quit the show. I'm out.
Shout out my guy, Mikey up in the building in the chat. Shout out my guy. Hey, y'all check out my guy over there at the Bird Cage, man. Over there. Hey, this dude be having fire interviews, man. He got what's my guy's name? The receiver for the Falcons, Terrence Mathis. He had an interview with Terrence Mathis up there. My guy be getting.
You know what high school Terrence Mathis went to, right?
Man, we don't want to hear that bullshit.
Hey,
I know where you going, Mike.
Rita and alum, man. Rita in high school.
I know. We don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Can he play basketball?
Nah, he played football.
He can't do shit for me right now. He can't play ball. I don't care. Wait, we need somebody that could play some ball, man.
Hey, DeMar, let me put a question out here for y'all, man. What's gonna happen to us as Hawks fans when the goddamn Wizards surpass us with the same GM we goddamn fired?
I can tell you what's gonna happen with me. You know what's gonna happen with me? I'm gonna be right here complaining. Like I always do.
We're gonna be watching that.
Bro, let me tell you something, man.
I'm gonna come live from Tony Wrestler house. I'm gonna
let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, man. Listen, I ain't going nowhere, bro. I ain't never leaving. I ain't going nowhere, bro. I done been through the fucking mud with these dudes, bro. Yeah. So I mean, I get frustrated, saying, but bro, I'll never lead the Hawks, dog.
Man, no, that's my team. That's my team, and I'm ride or die.
Right here, mad as shit. And guess what? Watch the next fucking game.
Hey, are you? Hold on. Are you listening, Tony? Are you listening?
I ain't gonna lie, man.
What's his email?
I wish I could. I wish I could do like what Mike say and boycott. That's why. That's why when he said it. That's why I didn't co-sign it, because I know I'm gonna watch these damn games, man.
Hey, by boycott, I mean making me a sign and go and stand somewhere. I'm like, hey man, you suck, Tony.
You going to LA then?
You suck.
You going to LA? Yeah, that's where Russell live in LA.
And I tell him, man, when Trae Young leave, I'm gonna tell you, when Trae Young requests that trade and leave, watch how many fans follow Trae Young. They be like, I was a Trae Young fan. Bro,
you already know. Yeah, people gonna do that. You know, folks gonna do that for sure, especially young fans.
Yup. I'm gonna be right here complaining, right there in Dupac City, hooping and hollering like I usually do.
Hey, listen, man. You know,
no matter what, RJ, this is not bad as that 13-win season, dog. And I was in school, ready to fight for my Hawks then, bro. Folks talking, Hawks suck. I'm like, I don't care. I'm right, but you know, Antoine Walker pissed me off during that year too. I forever hate that guy. I hope he see this.
Listen, man,
he straight messed us up that year, man.
I've been a Hawks fan since they passed on CP3. So I'm gonna be here till the wheels fall off. But my God, I would be highly pissed off if I watch the freaking Wizards surpass us, though. The Wizards.
Look, I'm a petty ass fan, man, so you know I'm gonna be making my rounds, telling niggas I told you so.
We good.
I got my guy in the building, the historian. What's good, my guy? Talk to me, man.
What's happening?
What's happening, fellas?
Hey, congratulations on that graduation, man.
Yeah, man. We got a we got an old college nigga up in this motherfucker today, man.
Hey, I was military first before I was college.
I know that's right. What's good, my guy?
Hey man, what's happening with you, man? Nothing much coming through. Checking out you boys tonight, man. Just seeing what's up.
It's over here looking bleak.
Hey, what's going on, Foot? What's happening with y'all?
What's up? Hey, waiting for tomorrow.
Yeah, you know we got Terrence Mathis coming through the building tomorrow.
I'm gonna be there. Absolutely.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna check that out. I gotta check out that Redan guy.
Man, forget that Redan stuff.
Hey man, go ahead and fall back with that right there, bro.
Fall back with what? With the Redan.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you just like this here. If Mama wouldn't have took me from the SWATs, bro, I'd have been amazed, boy. But you know, you slid me down to Florida, so you know what's happening. Yeah.
Hey man,
let's get to it though.
Hey, that's why you graduated from college, man. You gotta thank your mama. She took you out the SWAT.
Hey, hold up. I'm a Hawks fan, but hey, I was a football player first, homie. So you know I like contact, so it's not.
It's just over here looking bleak. Hold on, let me bring my guy up here. I've been trying to get this dude. I'm trying to get this dude to come on the show for the longest time, man. Xavier, you coming on? Get back on the screen, Xavier.
Oh yeah, hot dog.
I've been trying to get the dude to come on. What's good, my guy? Finally got the young cat up in here. What's up, homie?
What's good? Yeah, I finally came up here. Yeah,
what's good, man?
What's good? No, man.
Well, you looking like you like a young NBA player, man. How tall is you?
I'm like,
you look like okay, you like one of them niggas out there getting drafted, man. How old is you? Okay, shit. Hey, I'm desperate right now. I'm like, shit, he might be 6'5". Hey, get your ass down there to State Farm, dog.
Give you a tryout.
Hey, you know who we gonna get down there? We gonna get Analyst's ass down there. This dude, he's 6 feet.
Man, Allen don't even hoop though like that. He just be Allen told me he don't even
DeMar, you know what I wanted to hear? I wanted to hear White Mike's perspective on how do you be honest, man? We know it was a contract because we talked about. I got a question for you, man.
Wouldn't you rather see your boy Hunter go ahead and bounce too? Because I know you've been hard on him all year. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I would like him to go. I'm not happy with anything. He has not developed any since he's been in Atlanta. He's pretty much the same player he was when he got here. He's added a few points every year, but he's also being spoon-fed by the best passer in the NBA. So the stuff that he could have improved on, the dribbling, the penetrating, the catching, he hasn't improved on any of that. So yeah, I'm all for moving Dre. I think you move Dre now. I think if you don't move Dre now, you end up in another John Collins situation where you end up having to attach something to get rid of him because he's not going to develop into the player they're paying him to be.
Danny Ainge fleeced us, bro. I don't care what nobody say. He fleeced us.
Yeah.
And literally, we got no value for that. So I'm sitting here looking like, well, damn, let's just be real. The Falcons, and I'm speaking on the Falcons or whatever, too, because it's real similar. You holding on to dudes a little too long.
That's right.
They did the same with Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, and now you're seeing the Hawks do the same thing the Falcons did. And it's like, damn, can we catch a break? When y'all start paying attention, because I think when we got Terry Fontenot in office, finally somebody who could think, they started following the blueprint the Atlanta Braves did. Somebody from the Hawks organization need to pay attention to the Braves. Let's be real.
We had one, bro. We had one.
That's exactly.
The owner fired him, bro.
What you're saying is exactly right, and that's what I mean by you, like you said, we're holding on to these assets. We think we're overvaluing our assets instead of moving them out before we end up paying them more. But see, we got nobody to blame but ourselves. We bid against ourselves for John Collins. We paid John more than he was getting anywhere else, and we wanted to. Our owner gets involved and makes us take a bad deal. So you're absolutely right. You got to look at DeAndre and you got to make a decision. Is DeAndre at his point as high as he's going to get? And if we don't think he's for us, you need to move DeAndre now. Before
get some value for him, because
he
he's
got another year and he drops off, you right back to John Collins again.
So here's a question I got for you, DeMar, because I've seen stuff in the chat, and like I said, I've been in the cut just watching. I've been loving all the shorts. How would y'all feel if the Hawks were able to? I don't see us doing that. So let me make sure I put that out there, because I don't need nobody trying to barbecue me for this. What about Kyle Kuzma? If you can swing.
No, I'm good on it. I'm good.
Okay, no, I get where you coming from, because I've seen some people argue about that in the chat. That's why I was asking.
I'm good on Kuz, man, because you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. You take away that championship ring he got with LeBron. Was he a difference maker in Washington?
Nah, that was all Bradley Beal down there in DC.
Did his stats lead to any improvements in Washington?
Empty calories, pretty much.
Now if say Bradley Beal was gone last year and he played and he led Washington, and when I say improve the team, I'm not saying that he lead them to the play. Did he improve them? Did they win more games? You know what I'm saying?
Did he make the team better? That'd be my argument.
Yeah, because when Brett could correct me if I'm wrong, I believe they shut Bill down early, so it was mainly him and Porzingis running the show. So. Him as the 1 or 2 lead dog over there with Bill shut down. To me, now, and like I tell people, I ain't a coach. I'm just a fan. But in my opinion, to me, because niggas be like, well, you don't know the X's and O's and the mother. That's all that. Listen, to me, he not a difference maker. Now, to somebody else, maybe analyst could come up here and Mike can be like, well, Devon, if you do the X and the pin down and the screen strip and the listen, because cats be trying to play me with that shit all the time. Well, because Devon, because you got to run the pin down and the whoop de whoop and the horns, and then he could do. Listen, did he make the team better? Hell no, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Let me add on to that. That's exactly been my point. Everybody keep throwing all these damn trades who we can get. Everybody talking about don't make the damn better. I don't give a damn who averaged 20, 25, what center average. It doesn't matter. The question is, do you make the team better? No. Are you the right fit? No. There's nobody out there that's available for me right now, that's available that'll make this team better. That's available.
Hey, Foot, this is what I need you to do, Foot. I need you to go get that dribble up basketball and get that shit to analysts.
See,
Analyst trying to coach, man.
Well, yeah, he over here. Listen, analyst, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you from a guy. Let me tell you something from a guy that's 5'9". Okay, you don't be 16 and 6 feet and want to be a freaking coach, guy. Okay, your team needs you.
Coaching, man.
Get the ball. Do dribble up with Hunter. Okay. And get down to State Farm, bro. And it's gonna turn around and be a 6'7" damn coach. I'd be mad as hell. Like you could have been out there against a rebound.
No, we need to pick his brother, not him.
You can coach at 5'9".
So here's the other question I got for you.
Corey, real quick before you move off of this subject, just think about last year when we got DJ and the difference we thought he was gonna make.
True.
And we right back where we started.
I feel like
I can, you know what? That I was wrong about it. I'm still a DJ fan, but at the same time, we also got to look at it like this. We all know that half of those guys wasn't clicking with Nate McMillan. We all know that too. So one guy, NFL cornerback, Anthony Blaylock, is good friends with Nate McMillan and whatnot. They're both from the Raleigh area, and they used to compete back in the day. And he was hot with the Hawks because they let him go. But then I had to tell him, I said, think about it. I said, you wasn't clicking with Nick Saban when you was playing in Cleveland either. So I said, you got to look at it from that standpoint. So he took a step back. He said, nah. He said, you're right. I had to just look at it from another point of view because, like you say, some of these coaches don't mesh well with some of these cats and these younger generation now, they don't take hard coaching well. It's not like back in the day where you could see cats getting yelled at, cussed at, and it's like, okay, it's nothing. Now these dudes, you say something to them, you got to give them a tampon, give them some estrogen pills. They're so sensitive. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, and that's all sports. That ain't just basketball. That's football too.
Yeah, it's all soft as hell. That's what it's called. Soft ass motherfuckers. I'm sorry.
Half of them won't even bust a grape in a fruit fight. Let's just be real on that.
What you mean? That's our whole team. Everybody like to pick at John Collins, but why John Collins gotta go fight everybody battle? I ain't seen not damn person stand up for themselves. I ain't seen Trey stand up for us. I mean, Trey ain't mush nobody. I mean, I just see him getting slammed, getting choked, and all that type of stuff. Everybody like, oh, somebody supposed to save his life. Like, no. Yourself, boy.
Shout out DeJounte Murray for calling the referee a bitch. So he
stepped up on the ref or whatever.
But you know what? But you're right though. I agree with you on that because think about it. Trae Young and Isaiah Thomas was the same height, but the difference was Isaiah came from the west side of Chicago, and Isaiah would swing on dudes bigger than him with no hesitation.
How many times you seen CP get tried? You ain't got to go that far back. How many times you seen CP get tried though?
Not many, because CP about their life.
In the league, bro, they know who to try, dog. Like,
I'm gonna tell you like this, though, man.
Know who to try, man.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, man. Listen, I give Trey a pass for not getting in no altercations, because we can't win without the dude, man. I'm sorry to say it. We need this dude on the court, man.
I mean, yeah, I understand that. It's just like.
We know goodness well, Mike. We know goodness well if he get thrown out of game in the second quarter, we be over here mad as hell. You gotta be smarter than that, Trey.
You know what? Like I said, they in the league, they know who not to try, bro. Folks in the league know not to try DJ, bro. Ain't nobody finna try DJ like they be trying Trey. They not finna do it.
DJ, bro. Y'all gotta go watch. I was on YouTube. They got a video of all the players playing right, but they mic'd up. They're not mic'd up, but the mic picking up them talking on the court. Man, you got to see when DJ ran up on that ref, man. That was hilarious. He was like, "You a bitch."
Hey, I said
you gotta watch. It was hilarious, man.
He had a flashback to his little, his days, bro. Like middle school, early high school days, in and out of trouble. He had a flashback, bro.
And I'm with y'all, man, because you know what? I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all can call me whatever, a bully, toxic, whatever. Listen, I liked when Murray shot the 3 in the Houston game and hit the dude upside the head. Like, I like that. I like when he was playing when they went up in Seattle. Him, Collins, and Trey, and he was he was punking Banchero, called him too small. He threw the ball at him, threw the ball at the other dude. Like I enjoy. I'm an aggressive type of guy.
Trey and JC won there then. Trey and JC won with him then. DJ
not in that
talking trash. He was like he ain't have no NBA guys on his team, and he still beat all of them. He ran through all of that. That's why he talking so much.
I like that because to me, that type of attitude. Now I'm just talking about in a sports. Obviously, you can't go in a business setting and do that shit, but in a sports setting, like I like the aggressiveness because it sets a tone. You know what I'm saying? It sets a tone, and it go back to what y'all said. It let people know, bro, I'm not the one you want to mess with. Because like I tell my son, bro, people only mess with you when they know you're not gonna take it to another level. Exactly. When you know certain people who they'll take stuff to the next level that you ain't ready to go to, those type of people don't get messed with. Am I right or wrong? No. Like when you know, it's like if you walking outside in your neighborhood, everybody know who the dude was in the neighborhood, bro. You might not want to mess with him because he ready to go to jail. He'll go to jail tonight.
Like, you ready to go to jail last week, bro? Like, chill, dog. Like,
if your answer is no, and so I like, and I think we lack that aggressiveness. I was hoping that DJ's attitude was spread amongst. Yeah, but it did. I mean, a perfect guy who would have been with him.
Trey Steele went up. Trey Steele went up. I give him that. A perfect
guy. You know who remind me of Solo? I don't know why we don't bring this guy back, man.
Solo ain't even in the league, bro. No team got him though. So it's like
I just need him to sit behind a bench. Like if I was the owner, like I would give him free access to the facility.
You straight, Georgia kid. I just like people out the window though, bro. Like
man, Georgia kid be over there. Georgia kid be over there smoking, bro.
I say he like Malcolm X or something like that, bro. People out the window.
Georgia kid over there got his face covered like he got. Georgia kid over there got his face black like he got a warrant out or something.
Hey, Demond. But you also got to remember too, we also grew up in a different era where we actually had enforcers in the league back when, because you're a little older than me, but not too much. But we grew up when we saw Charles Oakley, Xavier McDaniel. You saw enforcers in the league that you didn't try, like a Derek Coleman. I mean, you saw dudes that you knew. As a matter of fact, shout out to Kevin Willis.
I got one for you though, historian. Real quick though, like it's just before I forget the main thing, bro. Cause I say this all the time, and you can probably feel me. The difference between Trey and DJ, Trey a bougie hooper. Like DJ was outside. You can tell DJ was outside. You can tell Trey wasn't outside. You feel me? It was all gym, all travel ball all the time. DJ's story is that Jamal Crawford found him like outside. You feel me? Or whatever, and bring him in stuff like today, bro. Go to the park now. It's still the same way. You go play at the park, bro. Folks talking trash. You got to stand up for yourself. You feel me? You got to go through all that. But too many guys are I call bougie hoopers. They just be only in the gym, only little travel teams. They don't got to go outside to play against older guys and have to earn yours. You know what I'm saying? And get tried or get pumped. Because when you go outside, you don't get pumped out your calls, bro. It ain't no ref. You got to stand up for your call. You got to hold the ball and be like, bro, I ain't going nowhere. Y'all niggas coming down here, dog.
Like, how they do them? They be like, ball. And then you know how you know you've been playing outside because you know when you call ball, the first thing you do is go get the ball.
Yep.
It's a difference outside, dog. It breeds you, bro.
But think about it. Now you just said Jamal Crawford, but here's the thing: if anybody has ever been to Seattle, Seattle is literally like the West Coast New York. Let's just be real when you talk about hoopers. If you've ever been to Seattle, you ever seen how they play games around the city. It's certain gyms and certain courts around that city. If you're not known around the city, you can't even get on. They'll tell you, hey, man, you ain't even getting on here because we don't know you. So it's like you have to be known around the city in certain places. And DJ was one of them cats that was scrapping with all of that. Seattle got a rich history. You got Crawford. You got James Buddha Edwards that's that come up out of there. You got so many cats that's gonna come up out of Seattle, and they're quietly, they're not talked about that high, but quietly they got ballers out of that city.
Isaiah Thomas.
Is Doug Christie from out there?
Nate Robinson.
Doug Christie from up there too.
Doug Christie.
Cause
I used to live up there. Y'all, if y'all didn't know, I used to live in Washington State.
Okay. Safe to assume you don't live many places, being
Same here, military life. You know what it is.
Hey, the army will put you all type of places, dog. But yeah, I used to live up there. I lived up there for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they got some hoopers up there, man. For real, dog.
That's what they known for. Like
got some hoopers up there, man. They and like it's funny because like everybody goal up there is to go to UW and all that stuff. But listen, man. Guess what?
We ain't doing shit.
Nope.
Come back to that.
Nope.
What we doing tomorrow?
We can't even have a free agent show, man. Because who we gonna get?
We ain't doing shit,
bro. We budget shopping, but we going to Goodwill for free.
He need to go down there. What's the lead down there? Overtime elite. He need to go out there. Anybody down there available?
You know what I'm saying about, bro, when you talk about the league and all that stuff and how we can't have a free. This is exactly. Now, I know you got different football fans on here too, but this is like I'm Atlanta everything except Georgia Tech. I don't vibe with them at all. But real talk, literally the Hawks are right now what the Falcons were literally less than 2 years ago, being in salary cap hell, being locked up with money right now, and you pretty much gotta shop at a Dollar Tree right now. You can't even get in the Walmart.
That ain't that bad, man. Hell no.
No, the Falcons way better than the Hawks is.
No, I'm saying when the Falcons was locked up. I'm saying when we were locked up with money because of Matt's contract and Julio's contract.
But you know what? Guess what, historian? Guess what? The thing is this. See, you could say Matt Ryan contract was bad, Julio was bad, but you can also sit there and say Matt Ryan and Julio been to a Super Bowl.
Well, true.
The Hawks, we haven't even been to the finals.
Since 1957.
We spent all this money to do what?
Hey, the last time we went to a finals or whatnot, we was in St. Louis. And that was when Bob Pettit was
we talk about that. Don't count.
I don't even count that, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, Hawks, baby, that's still an organization. They got put it this way. We didn't win their trophy in Atlanta at all. So that's St. Louis's trophy. But it's still in the arena. That's the crazy part. It's still in the arena.
That's like Oklahoma City and Seattle sharing shit. Like we don't count.
Hey man, you might as well take some of the Atlanta Braves trophies away because 2 of them trophies they got one in Boston and one in Milwaukee.
But guess what? Even if you took it away, they still got one in Atlanta.
They got 2. Wait a minute, they got 2.
My bad, we got 2.
Soon to be 3.
We got 95, and we got what 2 years ago.
Yep.
The Hawks have nothing.
And when think about it, and possibly about to get another one this year.
The Hawks have nothing. Why do I root for this team?
Here's what historians saying though. Terry Fontenot came into the Falcons like a damn mass murderer. He was moving motherfuckers out and churning.
And we need
but hold on, but didn't the Braves change owners though? Then we get
owner. But see, the difference is
the Braves.
But you got Alex Anthopoulos. He came up out of the Toronto and LA Dodgers system. Let's be real.
Ownership though, a historian. Then the ownership changed with the Braves.
Wait, Liberty Media owned the Braves since
Time Warner had sold them.
Yeah.
Because remember, Ted Turner
I knew it was Ted Turner
for a minute, bro. A minute.
Yeah. Okay. So just think about this, bro. You bring in a guy, and I'm just saying this. Yeah, you had that. We had that with Travis Schlenk, but let's just think about it. If you bring in somebody that's got the attitude like Terry Fontenot had, he let them jokers know from the jump. I'm not taking none of y'all bullshit. This is what it's gonna be. You either get, like the quote is for us in the Bird game. You either get right or you get left. One way or the other. It's just what it is. And if you ain't on your stuff, it's time to go.
Historian, that's nice, baby. But let me tell you what the problem is. Listen, man. Listen.
Landry Fields, baby. Landry Fields.
The difference is this. This is the difference.
I know.
The Liberty Media.
Yeah.
Even though they're cheap, they don't bother Alex when he doing his thing. They don't step in, okay, off the blank. Besides maybe Matt Ryan or Julio, he don't bother Rich McKay and them.
Spend money.
He don't bother Fontenot and them.
They don't be butting in, bro.
But here's the problem: we need to have some of that here.
We have torn the team down. Travis Schlenk, it took him 3 years to tear it down. And now we doing the exact same thing because the ownership would not just let the man do his thing.
Hey, Damon, you know who I blame though, for real? Real talk. This
Who?
whole situation. I blame Ben Simmons. If he would just made a little layup, Tony Wrestler wouldn't have got ahead of himself thinking that we better than what we are. This is Ben Simmons' fault. This is all his fault, bro.
Yeah, Ben Simmons fucked up everything.
All these people up here in Philly, because you know that's why I live up here. But all these people up here still, they say he can't walk the streets here in Philly, bro, because of it. He still can't walk the streets up here.
And then you know what else? Everything, bro. You know what else about the Braves, man? The Braves have excellent scouting. Their draft is immaculate.
And the farm system is immaculate.
Now I can start in 2000. And let's see, from 2000 to 2009, the only player we drafted that's worth a damn. Now, mind you, all these picks is top 10 picks from 2000 to Al Horford. You draft Gasol, but you trade him. You drafted Jason Terry. He got the hell up out of here. You drafted Boris Diaw.
Got up out of here too and got a ring
out of here. And then look at the ones who stayed. Marvin Williams, the landlord.
Sheldon.
Josh Childress with that fro.
Sheldon Williams. Josh ain't stayed. Josh literally chose to go to Greece over.
Sheldon Williams.
I'm talking about guys who stayed. Oh yeah, you're right. He went to Greece because he got more money.
He literally chose Greece over the NBA, bro.
He said, I'm not effing with the Hawks. I'm going to Greece, getting this money while y'all sit over here and lose anyway. Bruh, like the Hawks is just decades and decades of just I can't even think of the word. And I blame it all on the front office. Every issue that messes up the Hawks come from the front office. Dominique, front office. Terrible draft picks, front office. Stupid trades, front office.
I got a story for you, Demar, where you talk about that front office.
It's never really that, like the coach. Let's see, we had 10 good years with Mike Fratello.
Lenny Wilkins.
You had the late 90s with Lenny Wilkins, right? Mm-hmm. You had we had a mastermind in Coach Bud. But it always come back down to the front office and ownership messing stuff up. Like, one thing you will learn about good franchises, especially in the NBA, is that it's not the players that make their franchise.
Nope.
It's their ownership and front office. That's always constant. Look who won the championship this year. Denver. Sport. How long Booth been the general manager? And before he was the general manager, he was the assistant. Same thing with Mike Malone. How long he been there? Like, first thing you can't do, you can't have 3 coaches in 5 years. That's the first damn thing. Like, how you supposed to win like that? Right? We have no continuity from the front office and the ownership, and they're not on the same sheet of music. Maybe they are now with Quinn Snyder, but like, it's so much messed up that the Hawks, bro. Anything you could say, we've done it before. Rebuild, tear it down. We cry again because something happened. Rebuild, tear it down. You win 60 games. You don't jump at the opportunity to improve the team. With the 60-win team, instead of saying, you know what, let's see if we can improve the team. They don't do that. You lose Al Horford. You get Howard. He's terrible. He's a superstar, way past his prime with a jacked up back. That's what we do in Atlanta. You go get sorry ass T-Mac. Why we wouldn't have got him? I have no fucking idea. He couldn't do shit for us. You get old ass Vince Carter. One thing I will say we good at getting old ass superstars.
Add LeBron to the list. That's what I'm telling you, bro. That junk gonna happen just because that's the Atlanta way, dog.
We good at getting old ass superstars. And guess what? When they post that picture of LeBron, here go Hawk fan. Oh my God! I'm like, bro, he's 40. He'll be 40 when he get here.
We getting the man past his prime when he pretty much the wheels that fell off.
Well, let me tell you,
Vince Carter. But Vince Carter didn't come here to help us win. He came here for NBA TV.
Well, he'll get here just in time to trick that shit off like we do every damn week.
bro, let me tell, bro, we've been through so, bro. I'm gonna say it again, man. Why did I pick this team, Jesus?
Come on. But you know what's funny when you say that, bro? Like, one of the guests we had on the show, Dr. Melvin Pender Jr., Olympic sprinter, he ended up working in the front office with the Atlanta Hawks. He talked about that on the interview. And he's
what year did he work? So I know what to blame him for.
No. He was one of the ones. Hey, he worked during the time Dominique was there. He actually told them that would be the worst thing to do is get rid of Dominique. And he calls Dominique Wilkins an ass. Let's be real. He said Dominique is a straight asshole. I'm just gonna keep it real, Hawks fans. But he talked about it. He worked in that front office because him and Lenny Wilkins are pretty good friends still to this day. And he was just like, he said, you get rid of him for Danny Manning, you're gonna be foolish as hell to throw away the franchise like that. And he was like, nah, it's not my call. It's above my pay grade. Because it wasn't Lenny wanted to keep Dominique from what he told me. But it like
because we was the number one. We had the best record in the NBA.
I'm just saying the OG Atlanta folks, the old heads from Atlanta don't say it was more than that though, bro.
How you the number one team in the NBA?
We also know about that. Think about it. Him and Deion Sanders got traded the same year with that Fred.
Because old head Atlanta folks say it's more than the sport that was.
I'm one of them old head Atlanta folks.
I can't hear you, bro. We can't hear you, Foot.
Yeah, Foot, we can't hear you, bro.
We can't hear you, dog.
We can't hear you. You muted on your end.
It didn't say mute, but we can't hear him.
Yeah,
it came up.
Yeah, you got. Hey, Foot, you got to get off that. You got to get off that cricket shit.
That mean Foot line.
Get off that cricket
shit. But just think about it, Demar. Think about it, bro. We had the best record at that time because, as you said, you had Mookie Blaylock that came in. You still had Plastic Man. Dominique was doing what he did, coming off that injury, and you just pass him off for Danny Manning. Like, why?
I mean, I get the logic behind
something else, probably, man.
They said the Fred Tokar situation because Deion says the Falcons didn't play him now. Him and Dominique was, it was a situation with that club that they had, the 21 Club, if anybody remember that from back in the day. And they was in bed. It was a whole bunch of stuff that happened, like you said, outside of that. And Atlanta sports, from every sport, the Braves now they put up with Marcell Ozuna with his situation. That was the first. But any team in Atlanta is Bible Belt. If anybody get in trouble, they gonna pretty much put them on the first thing smoking. They not keeping nobody here with any drama. Period.
That's a problem, man. Because this is what fans get stuff mixed up at, man. Listen, at the end of the day, these are athletes. Okay, they get paid to do a job. Their job isn't to go out here and be the high moral character. Mr. Go to church. That's not their job. That's not like I don't give. Listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, right? I don't care as long as it don't got nothing to do with no kids or that R word. I don't care if he go out there and rob 50 banks. Okay?
This Atlanta.
I don't care. I don't care.
All the old trappers used to serve all your favorite wrestlers.
I don't care if they everybody in the
Grady Holmes and all that.
Listen to me. The whole NBA was on coke in the 80s and 90s, bro. The whole NBA was on coke in the 80s. That ain't, bro. That's nothing new. They all was on drugs. Everybody know it, man.
Hey, Demar, Chris Washburn used to be right up there in that pine in the middle of Tedwood Homes, baby, getting his time. Everybody.
Bro, let me tell you something, bro. If you go back and watch Gilbert Arenas, bro, he got stories, bro. He was talking about, bro, dudes was playing with coke in a sock.
Yeah, that ain't nothing new.
Go watch Michael Jordan. The did Michael Jordan. What he's today as a rookie. When I got on the bus, they all doing coke and was drunk.
Hey, but think about the certain cities though. DC, nah, they don't do nothing. Chicago, it took Special Jordan to kind of get them to do something. Other than that, they ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, I don't know, just some cities, bro. I don't know, bro. You being wild, dog. That city gonna take you, bro. Like the city's just like kind of. I don't know.
But I'm gonna tell you something. When it come to Hawk fans shouldn't be complaining about shit. Listen, if you can come out there and you give me day 25 and 8 and 8, I don't care. Like I said,
wilding, man. You got drugs and strippers. You got
with John Moran. I don't care if you on Facebook. I don't care how many guns you out there with. Bang, bang. I don't care. As long as you give me my 25, 5, and 5. Okay, now if you ain't giving me 25 and 5, then we're gonna talk.
Hey, we been saying, look.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about that moral stuff, man. When it comes to sports, because at the end of the day, man, athletes just people, bro. They're like motherfuckers. Just you an athlete, you can't go out there and do something wild, do something crazy. Like we ain't even, man.
But you got to remember, dog, this Bible Belt country, the winningest team right now in the state outside of the Braves is the Georgia Bulldogs. And look at what's going on. They pulling out something that happened a couple of years ago with Jamal Jarrett with a rape case right now. And right now he's being investigated. But the thing was, it's a lot of stuff that's coming out. AJC is just dirty for pulling it. But just think about it, bro. It's Bible Belt country, dog.
And you know what?
That's how Kirby been winning when he got here. He said, "I'm letting everything slide." We had him in house. He learned that from Nick.
Nothing gonna happen. Nothing gonna happen in UGA.
Yeah.
I bet ain't nothing gonna happen. What they gonna do?
I don't know if it was mentioned that Dominique and Dion. Sorry, you mentioned the clubs. Both of them had a club.
Yep.
Multiple locations, but the name Fred Tokars.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said Fred Tokars earlier.
Hey, man, bro, if the folks from an A know what was going, it was too much. The feds had too much heat on them, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like the money, you can say that they regular, but they rich regular people, bro. When they start doing stuff, bro, their eyes get the attention and stuff like that. Like, all right, bro, we got
no. What I'm saying is, I don't care what they do.
But bro, when them feds start looking though, that's a different story.
When you get the feds coming at you, bro, that's totally different. It's not like local.
Let me tell you something, man.
That's why Dion and them got traded. The Falcons and the Hawks.
Let me tell you something, man. A trade don't stop the feds. Okay.
You know that.
But they want that bad publicity. Let me tell you something. The feds give you ample opportunity to mess up. They don't arrest you on the first call. They let you do about 15 things. So hey,
I'm gonna tell you something real quick.
Put to the story.
I'm telling you, I know too much about this shit.
Yep.
I know why. But shit was different in the 80s than it is now, right?
Yep.
So it was, trust and believe, there's some shit going on. Let me just say some weight was being moved around this motherfucker, big time.
Yep.
Right? It was some money laundering going on. That's all I'm gonna say. Right?
Listen,
it was deeper.
What I'm trying to tell y'all is I don't care.
Hey, they need
listen. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, so y'all understand why.
Hey, you won't care until he give you your 30 points and they drag his ass off.
I was the owner of the team, right? If I'm the owner of a team and they tell me, hey man, hey bro, Trey out there, man, the feds on him, whoop whoop. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call him in my office as the owner. I'm gonna say, listen, Trey, whatever you doing, don't get caught.
Well,
but if you get caught, you on your own.
It's too late once the feds looking. You about to get caught. It's just a matter of time, in a sense.
Well, guess what, Mike? I'm finna get as many games out this motherfucker as possible.
They got their ass.
What you gonna get him to give you a refund for the money that you done gave him?
Let me tell you, if I own the house back there and Dominique had that pressure, I ain't trading him. I'll be like, I'm finna, hey, shit.
Who owned us at the time? What
listen, you know what I'm gonna do? If I own the Atlanta Hawks, if I own the Hawks and Dominique was out there thugging, doing what he got to do, you know what I'm doing? I'm calling my lawyer. Hey, I need you to stall these feds until the finals.
Bro, this shit was big. Then what you could.
Bro, it ain't that big because guess what? The feds, bro, you not gonna have the feds on you. And they don't fuck with you.
Here you go again too, though, bro. Here we go. Perfect example of Atlanta, bro, especially old Atlanta.
You ain't gonna catch it, bro.
Perfect example right here. Brett Favre is a Hall of Fame great, all-time great, right? I mean, Brett Favre is a great quarterback, right?
Yep,
he would not have been that in Atlanta, bro. It was too much for him in the A. You feel me? It was too much for him in the A.
Brett was a drunk because he wasn't starting. He even said that.
Listen to me. I don't care.
you got
I value winning over everything.
Brett couldn't even be good though.
Let me tell you something. Brett Favre came here and said, "Hey, owner, I need a couple drinks for the game." Listen, if he go out there, he throw 3 touchdowns and we win. I'm gonna make sure he get his drinks.
Hey, that's why they called him Buckhead Brett back in the day.
It's all about wins, bro. Fans don't care about that
Hey,
mess.
I wish I was old enough back then, because that's when like WCW was at high. Cause you know WCW big in the A too. That's what I said. Like,
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something though. I'm gonna tell you where the Falcons messed up. I'm gonna tell you where you know where the Falcons messed up at. Somebody should have. Oh shit! I dropped the laptop.
See, that's how you know he about to lie. Hey, God don't like ugly. Don't talk about
listen. You know where the Falcons messed up at, man? The Falcons messed up when they let Julio Jones become a vegetarian. It was downhill from there. They should have had him on burgers and snacks.
Man,
as soon as he became a vegetarian, he got injured all the time.
No, Julio was injury prone since Alabama, dog. Go back and look at that.
Yeah, and being a vegan
he ran his 40 with a broken foot.
Coming out of high school, bro. Like
he ran his 40 with a broken foot.
Julio was amazing when he was eating burgers and stuff.
He just a beast.
Yeah. And guess what? And when he started
eating all that plant stuff.
Vic was the last straw, really. Vic was the last straw.
That kind of messed a lot of stuff up.
That was the last straw of like having anybody with any type of.
They did Vic.
That was the last straw.
I was so mad at Michael Vick, man. I was like, bro, how you? I was like, Vic, how you so stupid? How you doing the legal stuff at your house? What the house with your name on it?
Say he from your way. He from your way.
And he from the Tidewater area. Bad News BA, remember?
But the A ain't help though.
That's why I was so mad.
A didn't help him at all, boy.
Vic needed to be in Green Bay because the A ain't help. He all in that rubber band man, and you know what I'm saying. He with all the rappers too. It's just the A ain't help.
That's just how we get down, man. We when you from the 7th city, you just a flossy ass dude, man. That's how we do.
Saying, bro, the A ain't gonna help that, dog. The A is not gonna help that.
But listen, the A ain't what got him in trouble. What got him in trouble is stupidity.
You right.
How you gonna do the legal stuff?
I'm just
on
saying
the property in your name. That's like the dumbest thing I ever heard, man.
Just like John Morant, dumbass waving that gun around on Instagram. Just saying. Just as stupid decisions.
Well, you already know what I'm gonna say.
They talking about it was a toy.
Cost him 25 for that too.
Well, you know what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm gonna say. You know, hey, I don't care how many guns he wave on IG. God,
all you want is your 30 points a night from his ass.
My hey, what he did wasn't illegal. So I mean, hey,
yeah.
You can't fuck with them folks, man.
You gotta be like, get your ass
you already know how that go, man.
What Vic did was illegal.
Yeah, well, shoot, that was a doggone felony in Virginia for that, boy.
That's a federal. That's federal. That ain't Virginia. That's dog fighting is a federal offense. That's federal.
He went across state lines with that shit. That's the problem. That's when
At the time, it was only 2 states in America. I think that it was a misdemeanor at the time. Because I remember looking it up, and I was like, "Vic, you rich enough, bro? You should have set up shop in one of them states, man. Why you?"
You had you just signed that $100 million contract. You should have set it up in Mexico.
Not do the illegal stuff at the crib with your name on the crib. How about
that?
Because
you know they're gonna come after him. I think if he would have just fessed up to the shit, he would have been fine.
Arthur Blank would have fought over some bread for him. And now we got to. And now, even though I'm a Ritter fan, I say this. Even though I'm a Ritter fan, we gonna be stuck with El DeBarge looking quarterbacks for the rest of the time. Arthur Blank and Chung. Say what you want. You ain't gonna see no chocolate in the front at leading the Falcons. All you gonna see is damn El DeBarge looking kid. That's the start. You gonna get at quarterback spot.
The Hawks just started that with Landry Fields. The Hawks DNA must be light skinned with fine hair. And then look who he go draft with the first pick. Who did draft? Light skinned with fine hair.
Let me tell you something, man.
DNA.
I don't know if y'all saw on Twitter. Somebody, I think you saw it, Damon. Somebody put up a young picture of that Kobe boy and Prince from the Revolution. Had that shit. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all, I busted. I almost fell in the damn floor.
I'm gonna retweet the picture my guy sent me, man. He asked me, it's the picture of Kobe, bro. I don't know what he got on, man. What did he call? Oh, he said, my boy said, you expect Wanda Sykes to lead y'all to the playoffs? I was like,
they call Kobe Wanda Sykes.
Yeah, because he had like his hair. Man, I'm a retweet it, man. I
gotta get that one on print.
I was rolling, bro. I was like, that's funny, bro.
But on the real though, this is like on the real though. The thing is, like, we finally, I say this is management got to get better with the Hawks. It just like if you're looking at it, you look at all the teams that's around the city. You know, you had Atlanta United to start it, Georgia. The Braves follow suit. And you had Georgia that had a facelift when Kirby stepped there, changed the whole culture. And now you got the Falcons that's following suit now, and they're actually giving their coach time to get his culture in there. Now, all I'm gonna say is this: now that you got some money or whatever, you ain't got no excuse. If you don't get the job done, you got to get the hell on. It's just
you
what
must be
it
talking
is.
about the Falcons because we ain't got no money.
Oh no. I know what I'm saying. I'm talking about all the teams in Atlanta. I'm talking about the Falcons, man. And I'm gonna slide over to the Hawks. Now that the Falcons got their money,
but you ain't
but now that they got their money now, you have no excuse. You've had 3 offensive players that you've taken in the draft. Now, as for the Hawks, my question is this: when are we? I mean, I like the big kid that we got from the West Coast that's gonna play in the paint. I like him. I think he's decent. But when are you really gonna get a true big man in the paint? Because we literally still lack size in the paint.
You got a big. You got Capella. He's 6'10". He ain't big enough for you.
No.
Well, guess what? Well, you definitely gonna hate.
I mean, he's a good rebounder. He's a good rebounder, but
you definitely about to hate this year. Then you really gonna hate this year when Double O getting about 20 minutes a night. You gonna really be hating like.
Hey, you got to think about this though, man. You got to think about this. This league ain't big man no more. These motherfuckers shooting threes and on the wing.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, hell, even the big shooting threes now.
Yeah, Joel Embiid is a big example of that.
I mean, I'm saying you can still get a big one though.
But no more Joel Embiid's out there right now. Perception.
Find one, man. Jokic was late as crap.
Well, you ain't finna find nobody. You ain't finna find nobody for $9 million.
Right. Everybody group done got studied.
Let's see, Mike. Let's see who we got.
Well, at center, bring it back up. Filter.
Let's bring
the
winner
is filter the center. And scroll down to like the 15th person.
And the winner is.
The winner is.
Hey, you see this guy right here? He made $8 million last year, right? You know,
Jacob.
You know they just said he might get $20 million this year.
Jeez, for real?
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, Thomas Bryant, though, man. I keep saying Thomas Bryant, man.
Oh, they go Christian Wood. He made 13.6 last year. You got Plumlee at 8.
Yeah, you can swing Thomas Bryant.
Thomas Bryant for 2. He unrestricted. I mean,
he ain't no 3-point shooter though, or whatever. But
Andre Drummond fell off. We can always bring back Mike.
Bring Moose back.
Bring Moose back, man.
He's a small forward.
He say Moose.
He said he was a small forward.
I mean, no, power forward.
They got him listed under here as center.
Yeah, they got him listed.
Damn center.
You got Bismack Biyombo. He hijacked.
What about Cody Zeller for y'all guys?
Hell no.
Nah, pass.
That's who we need to get.
Cody Zeller.
Luka Garza.
Pass.
He restricted. He ain't going nowhere.
I mean, I know you saying that or whatnot. What do you think he would bring to the table, as in on either end of the floor? What do you think he bring to the table?
Who is that?
The cat that you just named that we all said pass on.
Luka?
The Garza.
Cody Zeller?
No, the other cat that you were talking about. Yeah, Cody Zeller.
Cody Zeller?
Yeah, you said. Yeah, we all.
He a big body. I think Cody Zeller true 7 feet too.
He don't 7 feet don't mean shit if you can't play.
I mean, but he decent, bro.
Talking about 7 feet.
We're not starting him though, foot, and I ain't talking about giving him 20 minutes a night though. I ain't saying do all that.
We good.
But you still need depth in a roster. We got to fill it out, and we're gonna need a center. Cause right now we got Clint and Double O, and I guess the rookie, but the rookie that we drafted at 39 or what we get 39, he's gonna be probably in CP, right?
And he's not even a true post player like that. He's more of a he's a damn wing player, dude.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say he's short, but he like a little taller than Double O. He's shorter than Clint, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he can shoot from.
Y'all talk about my guy Gay.
Yeah, he can also shoot. No, not
that dude, boy. Oh, I wish I knew this guy, man.
Luka Garza nice though.
This dude put on about 15, 20 pounds. This dude gonna be amazing, bro. I'm already on the bandwagon.
Now, you know what? One thing I'm honest to say, I hate to say it, is they're a division rival. And we talked about this off the record, Demond. When me and you talked, and I was getting them smoothies that day. Real talk, Orlando going to be a problem. They got something.
Yeah, they're going to be a problem.
And you look at how they develop, and you look at how they've been bringing in pieces and how them boys playing here. They literally are going to be a problem.
Bro, you can't even be in a team unless you 6'7".
You gotta be minimum 6.
And they all can go. Every last one of them can go. Both ends of the floor.
They ain't even have Isaac like that last year.
Nope. And that's the scary part. And think about this. Banchero, his first year, he was solid. All he's gonna do is get more. He's gonna get comfortable. The games go slow down for him, and he gonna be a serious problem.
You know who's gonna be a problem, bro?
You know what problem too though is Franz. I love Franz.
Man. Buddy gonna be a problem too.
And Manute Bo's son, Bo.
Yeah, Bo. That's what I was talking about. Bo. Yeah, Bo.
He ain't like an free agent nothing right there, right?
He ain't leaving Orlando. He got a good situation.
That dude gonna be, bro. Ooh, but I'm gonna tell y'all.
Bo, nice.
I'm already on that gay bandwagon. The night we drafted him, I say, hey, this dude gonna be a problem, man.
Oh, I like him.
2025, man. 20. That's why I say.
I'm saying he look nice. It's just that
he already got the bag, man, and he got a bag, and he's only played ball for 3 years, dog.
Well, I hope he far enough to try and play now. I hope he just ball out on the boys.
He playing in the summer league.
What we doing? Put his ass out there, fuck it.
He playing in the summer league.
We ain't got nothing to lose.
Let me ask you, fellas, I'm about to wrap it up, man. It's time for me to go to the garage, man. My wife waiting on me.
Go to the garage real quick. What y'all think about folks on Facebook, Twitter talking about Nas O and JJ time, and even AJ? What's y'all take on that?
That's what it. I mean, that's what
it's
they're doing.
Nice we got to see it.
The front office, that's what they doing though.
Did you not hear the foot? I said it sounds nice, but we got to see.
Okay, all right, I'm with you.
That's what the front office pushing, man. They pushing the youth movement, the rebuild.
And to be honest with you, Foot, that's our best hope, bro. Because you just saw what we're looking at. We dumped it like crazy.
That's our best hope, man. And I done said it about. I said it like a couple times a week, man. We need AJ, JJ, and Double O. They got to come up 1 or 2 levels this year, dog. We have no other options.
What I said came on, we are fucked.
I'm gonna go. Hey, Demond, I'm gonna go ahead and cut out, man. Thank y'all for having me.
I'm about to end the stream anyway, man. Hey, salute to everybody in the chat, man. Thanks for tapping in. Don't forget to hit that like button, man. Hey, we already over 1,000 subscribers, gang. Hey, listen, we trying to be the #1 Atlanta Hawks channel, period, on YouTube.
And
man.
if y'all Falcons fans, come
make sure you tap in with your boy. Hit that like button. And be on the lookout. Y'all see my little jersey. That shit cold, huh? I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna redo it though. And we're gonna have that up in a minute.
That's what's up.
But let me see anything else real quick. Don't forget, check out for some shorts on the channel. What else we got coming up? Free agency opens on Friday, I think. So anything that happens, I'm gonna definitely put something on the channel. Make sure y'all tap in with us, man. And hey, stream went a little long tonight. We kind of got off topic, but that does let you know that we don't really expect anything to happen in free agency, man.
Nothing realistic.
I mean, I would love to sit here and talk free agents, but we all know what's going on. Let's not kid ourselves, okay?
Right.
We could sit here and talk about whoever, a Siakam or whoever, but we know we ain't getting none of that.
We'll find out when the season starts. That's how I look. No expectation right now.
Yeah, y'all tap in, man. Y'all got any last words, guys, before we go ahead and end this? So I can go in the garage and think about why I root for this team.
Sure, I ain't got nothing but East Side, the best side. That's all.
That's it.
All my Atlanta folk.
Hey, East Side, the West Side. Is that where Zone 6 at on the East Side?
No, bro.
You say what?
That's the cab. They ain't Atlanta. That's the cab, bro.
East side. When I say East Side, Zone 6 is more. Man, I don't want to get into all that technicality. Technically, bro, yes, it's the East Side, man. Jeez, bro, it's the beginning of the East Side. If you want to be technical, it's the city limits of the East Side. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
East Lake.
All I know is downtown Atlanta.
I can't call it East Atlanta because East Atlanta is technically just one neighborhood of Zone 6.
Well, next time I come out there, Mike, you're gonna have to give me a tour around there.
Next time you come, bro, for sure, man. I'm gonna get you from that smack dab downtown part that you be in, bro. Like this.
I'm down there. I was down there with the G's, man.
You gotta really see the like down there by Hooters and Hard Rock Cafe and something. Like, you gotta come up out of that, dog. You gotta come out of that.
And all I know was walking the State Farm, man. That's all I know about it.
And
driving from the airport.
Outside, man. We're gonna bring
you say what?
We're gonna bring them outside.
Yeah, bring them outside, man. You know how it is. You gotta come out a little bit. That's the way Atlanta's structured, man. You know, you gotta come up out that little smack dab downtown part.
Downtown is Atlanta.
Oh yeah, there you go. You know your umbrella song, but yeah. All right.
I'm gonna tap in with y'all, man. Y'all stay up, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Hit that like button, gang. We up out of here, man. We catch y'all at Friday when free agents open. Tap in with the show, man. We up out of here. Peace. All right.
Come around when I feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
My shit ice cold, Trey Young.